How's it going, everyone? How's it going? How's it going? All right, it has been a very interesting Sunday. Oh man, I'm going slow. But yeah, it's been quite an interesting Sunday. Or at least quite an interesting weekend. There's quite a bit going on this upcoming week. Because, like, work is going to be pretty hectic. Hopefully things go smoothly. I have to, like, present. So that's always a scary thing, presenting for work. But the good thing is that I feel like with a lot of my streaming, it's made me a lot more presentable in a sense. Or I've gotten a lot more used to the experience of being able to talk to an audience. It's that thing where it kind of gives me an outlet to not only let off some steam, but also be able to communicate with others. I feel like it's one of those things where initially I'm like, oh no, like, what if I'm really bad at talking with other people? I'm a shy guy. I have a hard time with, like, what's it called, just face to face stuff. But I feel like as I start to get more into VTubing, or at least getting more familiar with, like, presenting for a larger audience, I think that it's become a lot more exciting, where it becomes a lot more of like the kind of experience I had with like high school drama of just like getting up on a stage and like being able to just kind of shut off like everything else except for my own like kind of just sort of bubble or space, where it's kind of almost like a weird like domain expansion in the sense of just being like, okay, in here you are charismatic and presentable. Now put on your best war face, put on your best smile, and make sure that you are ship shape and ready to go. So this is what's it called? It's going to be an interesting experience doing like a presentation while I've got all this experience of just being like, oh, now I can like talk to others. Now I'm able to actually like string together sentences without pausing so much or stumbling on my words too terribly. Let's see. Preliminary. Part of me was thinking of just like starting like this at one point, being like, hey guys, Rock Naroka here. This is my new character. This is what I look like when I'm not trying to present as human. Like, because these eyes are my alien eyes. These are like my true kind of like, this is this is what is supposed to be my eyes under this sort of husk body. But what's it called? Because I need to adapt for humanity's sake. I can't go out in public looking like this without my having to put on some glasses. So I just kind of like get my eyes a little doughy like this, and then it's kind of presentable. I'm like, yeah, this is what's it called? These are what eyes work like. These are how eyes operate. This is what a blush is like. This is what sadness is like. This is a little more difficult to present out in public. I just have to communicate it through my face, like kind of body language. Because if I put on this, like kind of, if my face goes entirely gray for like a good, like maybe like long, just immediately, the moment my skin turns gray, suddenly that's when everyone's like, alien, and like people scream. Like I have to hide out in like some kind of like bunker or some kind of like back alley, because if they catch me, I'm just going to be under the knife for the next like 20 years, and that won't be good. But aside from the regular alien struggles, I was able to yesterday was quite eventful. Not too eventful, but I popped back in Persona 3 dancing because I was, new games out, and I'm like, let's re-explore some of the other like Persona 3 depictions. So I'm like, let's see like if what's it called? Let's see what this is like. And I'd come to an epiphany. I was like, oh man, I turned it on Japanese for a moment, and I was like, oh yeah, the reason why Akihiko's voice is a lot deeper in this English one, or in this particular remake, It's because what's it called? The Japanese dude has a very deep voice. Like I heard him talking like, about how he wants to like cook eventually, and how his first dish will be like grilled pig's feet with like a protein sauce, which sounds gross. But like his voice was super deep. I was like, oh yeah, that's the reason. I see now. I understand completely. There weren't too many social links that were too interesting in that particular point I was at. I think I guess I got a lot of like Mitsuru ones. But I think the big problem is that like after Persona 4, the third game just ended up making all of their characters silly. Or like kind of just boiled down their characters to like one basic facet. So Akihiko's whole thing winds up being how much he wants to down protein. Or like whenever Mitsuru's on screen, she's always talking about her role as a leader. And it's like, there's other things you could talk about though. Or like the Ken one I was on where he was talking about how much he loves like how much he wants to find a drink, but he doesn't like soda or coffee, so it's difficult. But hold on a sec. I need to blow my nose. It's gonna be my nose is so stuffy. I don't know why. I'll be right back a moment. Sorry, I'm gonna be right back a moment. My allergies are really flaring up, so it's really difficult to kind of keep my nose together. I don't know how it happened. All right, I'm back. Oh man, my nose is really bad. Sorry. If you see my face twitch at any point or like my like model go wild, it's probably because I'm trying to clear out my nose. I'm like, bah, 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 like the moment I talk. I'm like, no, you can hold yourself up. You don't have to let the upcoming spring season get to your nose this soon. Ah, let's see. I think probably aside from that, I did go to Hot Pot recently, like yesterday. I was a bit bummed out because they got what's it called? I wanted to get like I guess like this kind of like well spiced like kind of like tomato broth, but I ended up just kind of getting like the regular like kind of spicy one. But the big problem is the regular spicy one's a little bit more watery. It doesn't have like the deepness because like the tomato one's like a little spicy too. Like you can ask for like what kind of like measurements you want for like how hot you want it. So it's like yeah, mediums all around, but like then like you don't get the medium soup or you don't get the tomato one. You get the I guess it's like a bone broth maybe. It was fine, but it's not. I feel like I don't usually like broths where the main like focus is just like it's thick or there's a lot of collagen or this is like hearty. Like I like my broths to be more flavorful. So like it's one of those things where like if it isn't like spiced or like has like a little kind of like oomph to it or like some kind of flavor profile and it's just like this is like very thick bone broth. So like it's rich and it's nice, but like I'm not really my thing isn't trying to find rich broths. It's finding flavorful ones. And not like the flavor of bone or flavor of marrow, like flavor of like spices, flavor of little peppers and such that you can just throw in there and then it becomes like zesty. Hold up. But yeah, I think I should probably get started with the game. So I will be going back over here. Let's shut this off. Let's get this music on. Well, it's just kind of classroom noises. Just like Pokemon. Hold on. There we go. Let's see. Oh yeah, I think I have to fight a boss. Oh man, I feel like a sneeze coming on. All good. I'm so used to there being a giant door over here. I don't know whether I feel like it might be unlocked at some point later on. Oh, hi Pitflower, how's it going? Oh, you got me sneezing. I'm doing good. What's it called? I'm still in like the late like Aprils for Persona 3 Reload, so I think I'm on my maybe second or third. I'm on floor 17, so I have to fight that boss. Yeah, what's it called? I've just been having a little bit of nose problems this morning. So it's just kind of like a little bit of a mini like allergy flare up. But I should be good. I got water on me, got tea on me. I even got like a extra Ricola because like I think later last month I got like a really bad like kind of like cough. And it was like really bothering me. Wow. I know nothing about Persona, so I'm excited to watch you play. Oh, that's nice. What's it called? I can help bring you up to speed for a moment. Because what's it called? Let's see our stats. So I play this like little boyo. His name is well, this is just he can be named whatever you want him to be. I named him Minato Arisato because I'm old. And like this is I guess what his manga name was. But in recent adaptations, this is Makoto Yuki. And Makoto, he's like this boy who ends up getting transferred over to this dorm room because he lost his parents and he ended up kind of just being able to be accepted into this one academy. But there's a secret to this dorm. This dorm has to like roam around this like kind of like sort of dungeon that appears after school, like at night. Like there's like maybe like after 11:59. In between 11:59 and 12, there's like a moment called the dark hour where this giant tower appears in front of the school. They don't know what it leads to, but it's full of these creatures called shadows that you have to fight. And like each particular person here is able to summon something called a persona. So personas are, I guess, sort of I guess like if you know JoJo stands from JoJo, they're kind of just like representations of one's spirit. Because you have a contract with the Velvet Room, you can have multiple, but most people only have one. So Yukari's is a character named Io. A lot of them are named after mythology, so there's a lot of Greek mythology that you get from the main people. Now, Yukari's like the first kind of girl teammate. She's part of the archery club. She's, what's it called? She's, I guess, kind of like what's it called? Very spunky and fun, but she also really hates Junpei, who's kind of like the the kind of pervy slacker guy. He wants to be your friend, but he also has a very much a kind of like complex about wanting to be a leader and gets resentful. Now his persona is Hermes. They all summon these personas through something called an evoker, which is kind of like an item, or I guess like a device that you would use to activate them. In a lot of the other games, like in Persona 4, they crush a card for it, and 5, they rip off like a mask. But in Persona 3, I guess this particular place ended up having a thing where their main one was a gun. So if you see anything suspicious during battle, like anyone like pulling out a gun and shooting themselves with it, that's just the evoker. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Yeah. Wait a second. Did I fight a boss here? I think I fought the boss here. So I think I wasted a snuff soul. But yeah. Very welcome. Thank you for taking the time to explain it to me. What's it called? It's very nice. Sometimes it's nice to kind of refresh myself on it. Usually in the early mornings, I'm trying to get myself jogged up, so I'm like, oh yeah, this will help me kind of even like get myself better situated. What's it called? I'm like a very ancient fan. I bought like the FES back in like high school. So it was one of those things where I'm kind of comfortable enough with it to kind of talk about it, but also sort of dance around the spoilers. Yeah, because this is Mitsuru. She's kind of like the head of the operations almost. She's also the student council president and also the president of the, I guess kind of student council, yeah. Her father owns the school. She, I guess, owns the Kirijo group, which is like sort of a group that is just this large conglomerate, but they also do a lot of science. But yeah, this is just introducing me to the concept of rushing. Press options in battle, let you rush through combat. Oh, you could just marathon through it.
We don't see that kind of chest often. Let's not pass it
Yeah. Mitsuru's very much the no nonsense, like, I am like ready to fight anybody who tries to like, what's it called, challenge me. Or anyone who stands in my way will be crushed. But she's also kind of like a mentor, a good parent figure. Oops. Now this is what like a shadow normally looks like outside of battle. But I could always just smack it off the side. Hi Tempest Scribe, how you doing? I guess I'll be introduced to the rush mechanic. But yeah, I've gotten strong enough in battle where I guess I could just press start and like some of the weaker ones will definitely go out of the way. But yeah, Mitsuru is a fan favorite just because she's like very no nonsense and headstrong, but also very much a part of like the, I wonder if she shows up in the Fool Arcana when I look at my stats. I think it's like Social Links, the Fool. Yeah, she's, what's it called? She's the girl off on the side here. But also Akihiko is below her, who's the, what's it called? This dude that wants to kick ass and like train. But he got himself injured, so I won't be able to play with him for so long. I'm doing great. What's it called? This week is gonna be a bit eventful as far as like work stuff goes. It's gonna be a bit scary because I have to present stuff, but I've gotten a little bit better with my presentation skills as I started to kind of do more VTubing. Oh. Let me actually scan this one because I feel like if I have wins, maybe I could even just skip past this.
Well done. Let's continue exploring.
I've been skipping through a lot of this, so I think maybe probably it might be in my best interest to maybe go through a regular fight. Let's see.
Oh, can we go up those
Alright, squad, move out. We got ourselves a shadow here.
Alright, so Shadow is on this corner. Ah. So normally a fight would kind of just go out like this.
Have the initiative.
Now, like, there's two options that I have as a leader. I don't quite have it here yet, but let's see, tactics. Oh no, tactics would be mostly on your end. So you could either attack somebody, or you can summon like the particular persona. This one doesn't really like slash, I don't think. Oh wait, this doesn't like many things. This doesn't really like ice, so I can hit this weakness, hidden ice. Oh.
Well done. Let's continue.
Well, listen to your Persona 3 explanation. Your presentation skills are... Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad that was a call to be able to kind of, like, help facilitate a lot of this. Because I know sometimes... I feel like of the Persona games, this is a little easier to be able to explain. Because mostly the overarching story is just kind of, like, going month by month and fighting whichever shadows, like, they want you to fight. But it mostly just kind of centers around this sort of dorm room like party. So like it wouldn't be something I'd be against if I had to like I guess kind of like start off like a lot of streams by like preempting it. It's nice to be inside of the world of Persona 3. I like the sort of like mix of like the darkness and kind of like the bleak sort of like Memento Mori kind of like sort of philosophy the game has, but also oh no, I'm starting to run out of magic for you, Kari. Let's see. Now if you hit a weakness, you get this little option called an all-out attack where if everyone is knocked out, you could just press X.
Oh, thank you for the follow, Beat Scribe. Thank you so much. Beat Scribe. Beat Scribe.
You could do this all-out attack thing, which knocks them all out in one go. Disturbing the peace. Man, the ambush music is so good in this version.
The enemy's down. Let's finish this.
And then it's really exciting because you get these like almost like little bits of like stylish flavor text. You get these shuffle time things where, do I want money? It's either money or gem. I think maybe I want the gem. Yes. Oh boy, get more. All of your stats will increase at the start of the next battle. Obtain skill card, maybe experience, hopefully. I'm hoping to get more emotes, but I need to actually sit down for it. Yeah. The flavor text is so good on it. I noticed there was a bit like slow. I'm wondering if I need to like do something for a moment. I'm constantly like configuring the game because I'm like, why does it look so scrunchy? No. Maybe 60. Maybe this. Well, let me spread the screen out a little wider. The scrunchiness for the very small screen. Let's see. I think that this should be a good place. I think it was mostly like the slow-mo. Oh, oops, wrong one. There we go. I'm like, is this going fast enough, or is there a bit of slow-mo during battle? I know usually scuff is a little nice, or I've come to, oh, oops. I've come to embrace this scuff. But I know that sometimes it's one of those things where I'm like, maybe I should try to like optimize this a bit.
There's a shadow.
Oh wait, my eyes are still like this. Let's see. This is a little overwhelming. So I think I might try to disturb the peace a bit. Oops. Let's see. Do any of you not like this? No. Tactics. Not tactics. Analyze. This one doesn't like ice. This one doesn't. We don't know what that doesn't like. So we're gonna have Junpei bully this particular one. Oh, that worked. Disturbing the peace. Let's go for one more all-out attack. There we go. There we go. I'm starting to see my screen move a little more quickly. I'm like, yes. Yeah. Yay. Oh, I get Arabitama. Alright, perfect. What's it called? One of the things you can get is a new oh, no, I could have chosen a different one. Oh, you can... Wait. Release. Ah. Wait, what's Aramitama's thing? That's a chariot, so that would actually be really good for me. Who do I really not need? Forneus is a pretty good one. I think I might have to let Pixie go a moment. Oh, this is awful. I can't believe I don't have an expansion just yet. No. This actually got worse. Oh, I leveled up though.
Let's do the same thing for our next fight.
Yes, let's hope that we just win. Wing it.
Oh boy.
Oh, it's just a chest.
It's a treasure chest.
Pour one out for Pixie. It's like, maybe I'll be able to get Pixie again soon.
No matter how many shadows we beat,
Hopefully.
there's more coming our way.
I always feel bad because I know... What? I know with Pixie, like, you almost kind of have a personal... You have a very personal connection with Pixie in, like, Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne. So I always feel really, like, conflicted about, like, getting rid of Pixie in instances. Let's see. Because let me do what Grant... What's it called? In most Personas, you can control just about anybody. But what's it called? I can give orders for everyone to, let's say... Let's have Yukari conserve SP, and let's have Junpei do full assaults. Now this is what it would look like if this was like 2006. And they just automatically control it for me. The dancing. Oh yeah, I love how the dance has like a little kind of sway to it. It's like... Oh. Oh, I said conserve SP. Oh, they got scared, that's why. But yeah. Otherwise, you could also just do direct commands. I feel like maybe this particular game wants me to do direct commands. Because I hit a weakness for any of these guys. And they want me to do like a baton pass. So let's see if I have a fire I can demonstrate that with. I got Orpheus here. They have something called a baton pass where I could hand it off to Junpei. And then Junpei can just do this attack and win.
Let's continue exploring.
Let's see, shuffle time. It would be between these two again. Maybe EXP. Let's keep beefing ourselves up. Yeah! All right.
Alright, let's get moving.
Okay, time to actually grab that last chest. More yen, perfect. Oh, it's just a way to cut through. I was like, what does this map have to prove to me? And it's like, oh, it's just this.
A shadow.
Let's see. Is it disturbing the peace or mass destruction? Or baby? Oh, it might be baby. Yep.
2 targets. You can handle them.
Let's see.
The enemy's down.
Actually, I think that one's ice. Oh no, I can't. I just have to baton pass to whoever I think.
Handle it.
Can't stop now.
Baton pass over to you.
One down.
Oh no! Oh, that's just a regular attack. All right, do an all-out attack. People were really critical of this version of mass destruction. I think I've gotten a little bit used to it. I think some of the changes in some of the songs can be a little distracting. Because you get used to particular ones, so like sometimes if there's like a different inflection on a baby, or if like a line is different, like in the dorm room theme song, like everyone used to kind of sound, I guess, kind of have like a huge filter over their voice.
Shadow here.
So like the guy was like, but this time it's just like Lotus Juice being like, dance, put him in a trance, mind your biz, minding my biz, so mind your own biz. But what's it called? There's a lot of charm to what's it called? The Lotus Juice like lyrics. I think the moment like Catherine happens and like you had the main opening theme song just being like, what's it called? Like counting my sheep. It was like counting my sheep, I get stuck in my sleep. Like everyone just has very funny like lyrics. Or I think, what's it called? Lotus Juice is as a way of coming up with really funny lyrics.
Yuri's taken one down.
Let's see. I guess probably rush this dude because I don't have his weakness just yet.
All right, you won. Great work out there.
Alright, shuffle. There we go. I guess probably a skill. Or EXP. Now I need to actually heal you guys. I think I have probably the most at the moment. Because another huge part of this game is mostly resource management.
There's something nice inside.
In a way, it's kind of survival horror in that sense.
The group will split.
Let's see. Let me do, I think I have everybody's weakness here. So let's start with yours.
You can go for a weakness.
I think yours is Bufu.
Target a weakness.
So let's do ice for you. Then for Yukari, we'll get winds for that beetle.
In this situation. That's an enemy down. Good job, Takeda.
Now I think you Junpei. Let's see. Let's put you. I'm sorry, finger. I know. What's it called? Fancy finger work. It's That's right, Junpei. Let's go kick some ass. Alright. Oh, we have a little extra effort. They use Captain EO over here. I simp for Junpei. Junpei is really good in this game. Like, I feel like the moment, like, I was greeted by him, he's like, let's go home. Like, let's go to the ramen shop together. I'm like, yes, of course, Junpei. Of course I want to hang out with you after school. I think back when I first played it, I'm like, ew, you're slimy, get away. And then now I'm just like, oh, hey, it's like my new friend. Nice to meet you, new friend. I guess I'll do money this time.
Let's do the same thing for our next fight.
Or like his banter is always a good time. Like in like the dungeons. He has a good head on his shoulders, or at least a really fun sense of humor. Let's see if I can get this chest without having to fight. Ooh, a revival beam, that's a good one too.
Oh, stairs.
Please let this be like the gate. There aren't any enemies. That's to activate.
Looks like we can take a breather. We're making good progress. What's this?
There's no mistaking it. Do you recall? I once told you that it's separated by multiple floors and rifts. A border floor. Nice! I'm not sensing any enemies. Alright, I finally made it. I made it to the gate.
Let's see.
I don't have to touch this at all until, what's it called? Maybe early May. Yes! How are we gonna get past this roadblock? Don't gotta worry about that now. Tartarus changes every day, right? So maybe it won't be blocked off tomorrow night or something.
No.
Unfortunately, that logic doesn't seem to apply here. Some floors have a fixed structure and layouts. This appears to be one of them. Some other factor that may have caused this, I'll have to look into. Guess I'll just have to wait. Come on, let's bounce, Minato. Order floors. These are ones where you have to wait for the right time for these to go out. Because I pretty much powered through this in 2 nights. So this is something where I put in the time to try to like make sure I had all of this out of the way. So I can just do a lot more school life stuff. Let's see. I might just save here just to put a little bookmark. But this is the Velvet Room. I made a contract with like a really scary dude named Igor.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
And his very like kind of cute but very like flighty like attendant Elizabeth. So with them I'm able to kind of fuse personas and create new ones from some of these old ones. So let's see. With this I can do.
Take all the time you need to consider.
You know, it'd be nice to have Jack Frost. I think this might be the time.
Powerful.
It does give up a couple of my Bufu ones. I wonder if I'm able to register early on, or if they don't give me that.
Registering personas.
Oh, they gave me register access. Okay. So I feel like I want to get Upsaris registered as so. Not you. Maybe register Silky, maybe?
Is
Possibly.
acceptable registered.
That man looks like a Halloween decoration. Igor. Little guy over there. That would be so funny to get at Party City. Like in like, or like Spirit Halloween. Like just like a little Igor that you can like a little like maybe plastic Igor that you can put behind a door. Like you're going into the bathroom and then in the dark you just have like a little Igor sitting on the toilet. It just makes, sometimes it makes noises. I wonder if I could talk to Igor. I think there we go.
Answer that for you.
Yeah, he definitely looks like a Halloween decoration. Normally he kind of talks like, which power? No. It's like, which power will you forsake in order to gain new ones? I guess maybe the bloodshot eyes are because he's like, I guess kind of up all night. Or he's up 24/7 in case you want to fuse personas. I feel like they just kind of designed him to be a little scary. But he's kind of like from this sort of dimension. I put that Igor in the window at night for all the passerbyers. It's like, welcome. Welcome to the Velvet Room. Or in Persona 5, like, he has like a different voice. So it kind of just sounds like, welcome to the Velvet Room. And it's just really scary. Like, you're just coming up to him for advice, and he's like, you have business with me. It's like, I don't have any business with you, sir. I just want to fuse my personas. Yeah, he has like a little like, what's it called? My roommate Amana was saying that like, his hands kind of look like they're like doing a possum thing. Or not like raccoons, like how raccoons kind of like have human-esque hands, but not quite actual real like hands. And it makes like raccoons kind of look really scary when they're like grabbing onto things.
Which will you choose?
Alright, time to fuse Jack Frost.
Let's get our little hee-haw.
Let's see. Which ones have Bufu? I'm actually getting rid of all of my ones that have Bufu. So I think, wait. Oh no.
Please choose the personas.
Looking
you'd
up
like to
stats.
fuse.
Oh, you have heal. Okay, so I don't have to worry about heal on you. Just give me stats. So it would probably be
What do you
maybe
wish to do?
Basundi. I feel like Basundi and Sukunda are good.
It seems
Get some
you did
debuffs.
with some power.
So it begins.
And this is what a fusion looks like when you fuse two different personas. I guess this is going to be the very first one I do that isn't like a tutorial.
Bwah.
Those are prime lethal slapping hands.
Oh, I'm Jack Frost. Uh-huh. Well, aren't you a strapping young lad? Just like me. Hee-haw. Nice to meet you.
Well, I always loved the Frosts. Every like either like Persona or Shin Megami Tensei game all have this particular demon. And he's just like this little like mischievous like either a snowman or a fireman. Let's see. Oh, I performed a fusion. Let's see. I feel like these are ones I need. I think I don't have anyone else I should be fusing at the moment.
Seeing what personas come to be is a great joy of mine.
Very well. We look forward to your next visit.
Oh man, I can't wait to get more Elizabeth. Like, Elizabeth's my favorite character. Like, I love her so much. She's just kind of like very like, kind of just like so curious about humanity, but also doesn't really know how to handle like, I guess like a lot of human like elements she's not familiar with.
Yes.
So by the time they reveal things like the date days, it's gonna be really funny. Or by the time like she's able to take on quests.
Ooh, a call.
I got a text message. Or I should probably put on a voice for him. Just, I got a text message. Invites on days off. I should probably do these. Or at least do this particular one. Oh no, Kenji. Why? Kenji's like the, what's it called? This like kind of just like really like boorish guy. Like that's kind of like this like piggish student that like lusts for his he lusts for like all of the teachers. So like his whole social link is mostly just about him like trying to tell you about like his plan to try to date a teacher. Hey, you free? Since we got the day off, hit me up if you want somewhere to go. I'm free till the afternoon. Looks like Tomochika wants to hang out. Let's meet with him. I have Jack Frost, so it's going to be good. Yeah, he's the little like I think it might be like the Jack Frost teeth that they put on the emojis. It does look like a mustache. Dude, check it out! I finally got Mika's new single. Not only does she have a great voice, but she looks amazing when she's on stage, you know? Hey, I think this is the first time I see you not wearing a school uniform. Not bad. Not bad at all. But there's some things you could do to look better. It's like what? I guess I want to be that's rude, but like I guess let's humor him. Like what? Oh, you want to know? Well, for starters, let's see. Try this. Yeah, that looks better. You're pretty good looking to begin with. Oh, hey Kenji. So if you work on how you dress, you'll be good to go. Then you can be my wingman. He seems excited for me to be his wingman. Maybe I'll buy something new to wear. You cool if we head over somewhere? Yeah. Yeah, he's pretty much just like... Your whole thing is going to be you have to be my wingman. For like when I need to like date this teacher. Welcome back. Let's see. Oh, it was just a welcome back cutscene. In the old days, you used to be able to save from here, but now you can just press the start button. So if you click on this now, it's just... Junpei has now been added to the list of people living in the dorm. So yeah, the other two people that live here are Akihiko and Mitsuru. Mitsuru's like the leader. So if I wanted to chat with her, she would say something like, a piece of evidence for fighting in Tartarus. To get the upper hand in combat, attack shadows from their blind spot. Try to utilize this technique often. Meanwhile with Akihiko, he's a little more talking about his training regimen. Let me tell you something. In both boxing and actual combat, speed is the key. Whether you're landing an attack or evading one, you won't succeed if you can't move quickly. Mitsuru looks like she could kick my ass. I feel like that's her like main like sort of like I guess appeal is the fact that she's the kind of girl that could kick she would kick anybody's ass and like not think anything of it.
All right.
She's very no nonsense, but what's it called? A lot of that ends up being part of her charm. It's also something that ends up being a semi-detriment because she's a little unfamiliar with a lot of just kind of like what average students are like. Like what Yukari and Junpei go through is completely different from what Mitsuru goes through. So if I were to speak with Junpei, a lot of his stuff is struggle.
By the way,
Apparently my persona is supposed to be real strong against fire. Call the fire department because I'm burning with passion, baby. Anyway, you can leave stronger enemies to me, so I can take the heat. And then with Yukari, she's a lot more conscious of like just being able to make it through everything, through all of this, through everything, all of this. So you talk to her and she's like, hey, have you picked up any supplies, like medicine and stuff? You probably know this, but I'll tell you just in case. Shops aren't open during the dark hour, so you should get whatever you might need before the dark hour. We don't want someone to get injured in Tartarus and not be able to do anything about it, you know? Let's see, it's a new week. So, something I always do is make it like almost like a daily ritual to see if there's Cielo Mist here. Because Cielo Mist used to be like my like kind of big like, this is the drink I would get for, I guess I would accumulate it over time. I know there was a side quest where they ask you to do it and ask you to get Cielo Mist for them. So I just end up collecting this. I haven't collected Mad Bull yet, but there's SP attached to it, so it'd be nice to have Mad Bull on the side. Let's check the TV if there's anything going on. On the next episode of Phoenix Ranger Featherman R, the Instant Ramen Smorgasbord, Feather Swan. On today's news, the first story is about the many young people with only part-time employment. Ooh, hint hint, I need to leave. At some point you end up unlocking the ability to leave your dorm and go to do a couple things. At Paulownia Mall you'll be able to do like some stat increasing stuff, because another huge portion of the game is your stats. Now, you have 3 different things going on with your social stats. You got charm, you got courage, and you got academics. During your free time, you got to balance between getting to know people in your social links, so like getting to know all of these people, like being able to like level up all your stats here, and then going to dungeons. One good way of being able to accumulate stats is being able to work here. If you work part-time on Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, you'll be able to make money, but you'll also be able to get these kind of stat increases. This game really puts you on a schedule. You got the calendar for 2009. So if you fondly remember the year 2009, you're probably going to be very familiar with this calendar. Now, another thing that you should be doing if you're going to be going out and about is seeing, what's it called, this new strip mall. Well, it's not a new strip mall. It's just now that you can hang out in there at night, because I think it used to only be Paulownia Mall. Now, one thing on the back burner is that there's people going through something called apathy syndrome, which ends up kind of like zombifying people. So along the way, you're going to find people that kind of talk to you. They're a little gray and they're like, but those people are dealing with apathy syndrome, which will, I guess, be people that we interact with at some point. But one thing this game has is Nighttime Wakatsu Kitchen, where you'll be able to buy this Prodigy Bowl. Now, this is a way to be able to level up your academics really well. Because you could just study, and you could just, like, go to the library and read. Or you could pay a little bit and get, like, a little extra stat boost for your academics. Now, the academics are going to be good for your exam, but leveling up a lot of these are also going to be opening up social links that you might not have been able to come across during your regular time. Which food made me smarter? I guess people end up looking at things like almonds or salmon as like a way to be like, if I just eat a handful of this, I'm going to be able to study a little nicely. But it would be ideal if it's something like, I ate and suddenly I know, like, what's it called? How to speak a completely different language. That'd be fun. I can hear people talking. I always feel super sleepy waking up on Mondays. Oh, and there's another special morning announcement. Didn't we just have one?
By the way,
Remember how Kirijo-senpai gave that great speech last week? Apparently that got the principal fired up and now he wants a follow-up.
excuse me?
Seriously? The heck? Why do we have to suffer just because he wants to stroke his ego? Oh man. Not a vanity-like presentation.
We'll now begin this morning's assembly. First, our principal has some words he'd like to share with you. Please give him a warm welcome.
I guess it helps being able to summarize a lot of this because we're still very early in the game. So it's also not something where we're too bogged down by plot.
Thank you.
To be like, okay, now these plot elements need to be super explained.
The recent incidents?
Beats me. He shouldn't even know about the shadows or anything. I just hope this doesn't take too long.
He didn't want to be upstaged by the student council president. Yeah, the principal is very Dr. Robotnik coded, or Dr. Eggman coded.
I'd like to tell you about my...
He has the Eggman glasses and like the little bushy mustache, like the Wilford Brimley mustache.
As you are aware, strange incidents have been reported on the news lately. It is my firm belief that none of you are involved.
Oh yeah, he has little bangs. Oh like, oh yeah, that helps kind of like tie him together so he's not all egg.
The uncertainties of high school life are many, and overcoming this will require...
Doesn't skimp on the hairspray, just, it's like, I need the Sephiroth bangs. I just need a little extra gel for this.
You lose touch with reality. As they say, everything in moderation. This is the key to reaping all the rewards that school has.
I'm not used to his voice being deeper. He used to sound like Uryu Ishida from Bleach, and now he just kind of sounds like, oh, I'm a stuffy old guy.
Remind you of Kirijo-senpai's speech?
Oh no, he lifted it.
Yeah, you're right. I guess he doesn't want to be outdone by a teenager?
Oh man.
Blame him, but still.
The only better alternative would be finding inspirational song lyrics.
Do you have a minute? I'm sorry, but I'll need some of your time after school. I have
Man,
special
everybody
requests
wants
for
my
you.
time after school. Special request. It's like, I gotta be mopey and be like, why me? I gotta show I'm not too serious about it.
Apologize if I'm being abrupt, but I couldn't think of a better person to ask. I'll tell you more about it after school. Until then.
Mr. Popular. To be.
Alright, let's review quadratic functions. You all remember those, don't you? Sometimes the graph will be a parabola, and other times a hyperbola. Well, they're certainly beautiful curves, but they can't measure up the parabolic and hyperbolic spirals. These are algebraic spirals. Look, aren't they magnificent?
So, after that,
Now then, we'll see if you can answer this from a mathematical point of view. Iori-kun.
Oh no. What's it called? I have to do my Uzumaki homework.
Which of these is not an algebraic spiral?
Oh no, I don't know this. I don't know math. Oh, wait, the ad is starting soon.
Minato, do you know which one is not an algebraic spiral? Or whatever?
Or whatever. What do you mean, whatever? Let's see. Because I feel like these ones all have, like, Teacher of the Year. It's like, oh my, telling the hard-hitting questions. A looks a little too much like a mollusk. So maybe the mollusk one.
a beauty, isn't it?
Correct. Well done. This is a logrammatic spiral. When the golden ratio is the growth factor, it's called the golden spiral.
It tracks for 2009. It's like, this is a period piece. We have to adhere to it based off of what it would be like as a period piece. How would everybody dress?
Just like the name implies, you can graph an algebraic spiral using algebraic equation. B is the Archimedean spiral, C is the parabolic spiral, and D is the Letus, all of which are algebraic spirals. However, A is a logarithmic spiral. It is not considered algebraic. It's a common spiral found in nature, such as nautilus shells and sunflower seeds. No matter how far you scale in and out, the shape remains roughly the same. This is called self-similarity.
You're certainly saying a lot of words right now. It's like, I wasn't good at math in school, so all of this is going past me. The way it spirals kind of reminds me of Tartarus. What? Just me? Anyways, thanks for the help, dude. He gave an answer. He must be really smart. I can hear them whispering. I have become popular. Look at you becoming popular. Oh, and charm increased. I might need to take a mild break a moment.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
So I will be right back a sec. I just have to grab something a moment. A little something for...
To make a long story
cough drop for a moment, just in case.
short, I'd like you to join student council.
Oh no! Sounds like a lot of work. Sounds like a lot of work. Let's see, all my audio's back.
But I don't expect you to participate every time. Just come to the student council room when you can.
It's like, it's an expectation now. You're a part of my dorm. That's it? Why me? It's just like a woe is me, like, why me?
Because of your ability to lead.
It's like you have leadership skills, so you need to join the club that people say they're in, so that jobs know they have leadership skills.
Being president is very time-consuming. I'd like to have an ally to support me in the event of an emergency. An ally, meaning someone who understands my situation. You know what it means to be a leader, so I'm asking you.
You gotta be my interim leader. Alright, I'll do it. It's like, alright, I'll do it. Or, fine, I guess. It's like, I gotta do a woe is me kind of grumble.
Excellent. I knew I could count on you.
Oh man, she just was like, ignoring that tone, I'm glad you are participating.
And I've already filed and approved your student
Oh no.
membership on
The Mitsuru just kind of... She has such flair. So much style, so much flair. And she's there.
But you'll have to go to the faculty office on your own to sign everything.
It's like, seems like in order to join the student council, I have to go find Miss Toriumi. I need to go tell her I gotta join the student council.
I'm sorry for making arrangements without your permission, but I hope you understand the position I'm in. Once you're ready, come to the student council room.
It's like, you wouldn't believe it. The actual principal of this school was going to be in your position, but I said that it would be unbecoming of a student council president to be like a student in the student council room. Club ditching student. This guy's talking about all of the hooky he plays. I guess I have to go downstairs and do all of this student council stuff. Let's see, is Superfan only talking about... Superfan is a very beloved NPC because she, like, is deeply in love with, like, Mitsuru-san. When you were absent, there was an election for student council president. Kiricho-senpai's speech was so cool. I voted for her. Everyone else looks small compared to Kirijo Senpai. Kirijo Senpai. Throughout the game, I'm going to be doing regular updates to see how she's doing. There's a lot of fun NPCs in this game. There's like one that's obsessed with her phone. There's like a stalker one. I think I have to go downstairs. Yeah, I have to go to the faculty office. This is one who is stylish. She doesn't have much to say. Let's see who else. This is the phone addicted student. What do you want? I'm using my cell phone. Talk to me when I'm not busy. Wah! Let's see. I'm going to order some food from here. Gonna buy some extra yakisoba pan from the yakisoba pan angel. I always reference 15 Sentinels, so I'm always like, ooh, yakisoba pan. Now my new obsession. There's so many times I've tried to make it, but it's like one of those things where you have it and it's just like really good comfort food, but it also isn't really too filling. Or it's one of those foods that go through you once you like eat it, and then after a couple hours you're like, oh, I could use another one. It's just kind of like this like very like savory roll that just has like yakisoba on it. It's really good. I could go for one. Let's see. I did go to Tartarus the other day, so I should probably go into the nurse's office and get my placebo. He's this like kind of creepy like science teacher. He used to offer you this sludge that like helped you like cure yourself from fatigue. It was a lot more useful in the original Persona 3 when they had like the fatigue mode. Oh, it's that thing where he'll only let me drink it if I'm really tired. So I'm not tired at the moment, but when I am, I could drink this like experimental drink from him for extra courage.
What can I do for you?
It's about the student. Never mind. It's about the student council.
Yes. Kirito-san filled me in.
Yeah.
All we need is your signature, so...
Miss Toriumi is supposed to be my homeroom teacher, so I have to go through her for a lot of different things. So you'll be seeing quite a bit of her during like your playthrough of Persona 3.
You can leave the rest to me. Good luck in student council.
Alright. You now have access to the student council room. I mean, I could have went there any other time too. I could have just barged in there. But the game is like, no. You actually have to go through the actual like rules. Let's see. I go to the bathroom. I feel my mind starting to wander as I wash my hands. I'm not thinking of anything. And then with the girls' room, it's just like, this is just the women's restroom. Let's see. This is the same. Informed students. Wow. Now we are going to the student council room to meet all of our people.
All right, everyone. This is who I've been talking to you about. He'll be joining us in student council starting today.
Ah, so he's the one.
Is his voice a lot deeper? Man, I feel like with the new graphics, like, I feel like the old one, he kind of looked like a very he kind of looked like the kid from Recess who used to snitch on people. I think he was like, I forget what his name is. But I feel like nowadays, like, looking at him, he kind of looks like a Chainsaw Man antagonist. Like, he looks like a bad guy from Chainsaw Man who would be, like, one of, like, the bureaucratic dudes who, like, makes a deal with the devil or something.
I'm Hidetoshi Odagiri. I supervise the disciplinary committee.
Chihiro Fushimi, the treasurer.
Ah, Chihiro.
I'm a first year, and I'm still learning the ropes, so.
Yeah, Randall. Yeah, Hidetoshi has like a very Randall like kind of vibe to him. And I think because he kind of is like a snitch, or he kind of does like the snitch kind of like sort of like kids were smoking in the bathroom, time to find them and make an example. You almost have that sort of Randall vibe as you get further into it. Nice to meet you all.
You must be quite talented to be handpicked by the president herself. I look forward to working with you.
Yeah, no, I'm just getting heavy, like, Chainsaw Man, like, bad guy vibes.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast
And then every time you establish a new bond, you get the I am thou, thou art I one. Yeah, now you can choose things from the Emperor Arcana. There was a funny, like, comic for Persona 4 where they were like, I am thou, thou art me, we're a happy family. But that was such an old, like, fan comic. It was, like, beloved.
It's getting
But
late. Introductions will be enough for today.
I just walked in from the front door. What do you mean it's so
What
late?
we want from you is to assist us as necessary. From now on, you have my permission to enter the student council room whenever you wish. Your time is your own after school, but try to remember the student council every now and then. We meet on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, but we don't meet on days before tests. Thanks for coming today.
Parted ways, and now we're going back home to the dorm. Sup, dude? Alright. I heard you might be joining the student council, right? Kirijo-senpai, you sure you want to let a slacker like this join? I'm not forcing him, but if you're concerned about his work ethic, would you rather join yourself? Oh, I'll pass. But thanks for the offer. Oh man, everyone has unique stuff. I heard Mitsuru asked you to join the student council. Sorry, but it feels like you're gonna be forced to help. But I'm sure she could really use it. Well, anyway, it's up to you. So give it some thought. Student council, huh? Well, as exciting as that sounds, I think I'll pass. Something the matter? As president of the student council, I'm really quite busy. In fact, it's quite rare that I have any time to rest.
Greatly appreciated.
I won't require your help constantly, but stop by the student council room when you have the time. I look forward to your contributions. I don't really have the time for the student council. I'm busy enough with archery and studying and fighting shadows. It's already kinda a lot. And I mean, Kirijo-senpai is just... Actually, it's nothing. Never mind. Oh, I need to check my texts. Part-time position open. Oh, that's just my regular job. Let's see. I do need to get... Well, I need to refill my water a bit, because I need to hydrate. So, I will be right back a second. I shouldn't be too long. Hopefully not. Let's see. Alright, I'm back. Let's see. Oh, my eyes. Every time I look to the side with this, I like end up having this thing where like my eyes like kind of like get a little too excited. Like I'll cock my head to the side and then suddenly my eyes are like, wah! But like I feel like when I look straight, then my eyes kind of like get better adjusted. Hi back, I'm Dad. Well, what's it called? I'm glad to be back. It's been a good day. Good night. Let's see. I forget. Is my job on Mondays here? Yes. This is actually a really good place to spend time early on. Where if you work here, you could either drink coffee and just get charm on any other day. But on the days you have work, you could boost these up. I sweated out while working part-time as a waiter. I cleaned up efficiently and received compliments from other staff members. I found an infamous bug and got rid of it before the customers noticed. Here's your paycheck for today. Try to use it wisely. Oh man, what are some of these items? Let's see, I'm seeing a lot of chocolate. Something that looks like chips. Like 2 different bags of chips. And then 2 different pies. Like one that just is like a white square. And the other one kind of looks like those like space brownies. Like the Little Debbie's like space brownies, but in like giant cake form. Man, I should probably try to read these. Like maybe I'll try to do a screen cap of this and try to see if I can translate all of these menu items in like katakana. Like katakana is very readable. Like there's a 350 Coco I just saw. America Kohi. I see for 260. Yeah. Man, I'm so lucky that this is just like a page full of like katakana. Because hiragana I kind of remember. Like katakana I also remember a little bit. Kanji I don't know. But hiragana and katakana I can navigate around. Let's see, you got charm and you got bravery. Let's see. Yay. A 320 cafe latte. Yeah, especially in, what's it called? Especially in yen. Like, I feel like yen is pretty solid. As far as, like, something for 320.
Good morning.
Have you gotten acclimated to our school yet? Sure have. I see. Your ability to adapt to new environments is impressive. By the way, if you ever need me for anything, most times you can find me in the lounge. However, I won't be present if there's business I must attend to. If I'm not at the dorm at night, then you'll have to put off any exploration for another day. I hope you understand. Yeah, this is a huge campus. Like, even without Tartarus being like a giant tower, like, you have like the 2nd floor. Oh wait, let me see if there's like a map. There we go. You have the school gates, you start here. Then you have your sort of like, your main lobby, where that's a huge kind of floor that has like, several different clubs in the library there. Your faculty office is there, your laboratory is there. Then your 2nd floor is going to be this classroom. I don't know this corridor. There's the gym hallway that takes you to gym class. It's a very big building. Let me check my text. Because let's see. Hagakure ramen, it's good for your skin. I'll let you in on a secret. Our ramen's good for your skin. The collagen makes your dishes very stunning. The tender pork is a friend of beautiful skin. Make yourself shine by eating at Hagakure. Hey, you're free, right? Let's hang out. Track practice! You're coming today, right? You better. Yeah, my kind of skincare, just eating ramen. Be like, because all of this is brothy, because this tonkatsu has so much collagen in it, now I'm just going to be eating tonkatsu ramen for the rest of the week. But yeah, one of the clubs I work at is the gym club, or what's it called? The track, where this kind of beefhead guy named Kazushi, or Kaz, is what's it called? Is trying to work himself, but he got his leg hurt a little bit. Eat, be beautiful, live, love, and learn. I gotta like eat, pray, and love in these conditions. Let's see. Let's talk to Kazushi. Sup? Class finally let out, huh? You leaving for practice now? Wanna head to track together? You can grow closer with Ari Mitama. Spend some time. That's what I like to hear. Can't have you showing me up all the time. Time to put my game face on. Put on your war face.
Alright, one more time. I'll show you what I'm made of. Huh?
I'm not his leg.
Damn it! Seriously?
Oh, not the Family Guy fall. Ah. Anemia.
Come on, we're counting on you to be captain next year. The big meet's next year, so you've got time.
It's like, what's it called? Wasted.
Hey, you. Why don't you leave practice early and take him home?
How does anemia ruin your heel? He said anemia, but like, it's clear he had leg cramps from overworking.
Sorry.
But maybe I guess like he was anemic along with the leg thing.
I'm fine. It's just, my anemia's acting up.
Sorry, that sounds awful. Are you going to be okay? I feel like he kind of responds to me like trying to be a tough guy. So I kind of have to like, I guess, like encourage him even if he's like pushing himself. Yeah, I think it looks like it's one of those things where now that he's saying the anemia is acting up, I feel like that's a cover to say that he's been putting too much stress on his leg, and that everyone just kind of agreed that anemia would be the way to let him like keep on participating even though he's not doing well on his leg.
Of course. It's just, you know, a touch of anemia.
Just a sprinkling.
I can't do it. I can't lie to you. Look, truth is,
My leg.
it's my knee. It hasn't felt right ever since that day you first came.
Ever since I took an arrow to it. It's 2000. Oh, it's not even 2011. It's like I have an advanced copy of Elder Scrolls Skyrim from the future, so they shot me with the knee. Runner's anemia is a thing. Oh, I suppose it makes it an easier thing to be able to say, like, if you're under the weather, like it can be something that is attributed to running fatigue.
I tried medicine, I tried wrapping it, but the pain won't stop.
Will it heal? Take a break from practice. I guess I'll ask him if it'll heal. If I say take a break, he'll be upset.
Of course it will. But I can't afford to stop training, so I'll play through the pain. Next year,
Play through the
national
pain.
competition. Athletes from all over Japan will be there. The regionals don't hold a candle in comparison. And if I want to win, then I have to spend the next year training.
Oh man, this is how you get water sacks on your... Yeah, I guess probably it'd be a way where if you put too much strain on it,
Team are nosy as hell.
you're probably going to not be able to use it much or have difficulties with it far later on.
So please keep it a secret, okay? We gotta look out for each other.
Miyamoto seems to be counting on me. I feel like we're becoming closer. You have now ranked up in Chariot.
If I go easy on it, I can make it home by myself. Don't worry about me. You get on back to training.
Welcome back.
By the way, the internet line, which was ripped apart by the shadow earlier this month, will be fixed tomorrow. You will have a computer in your room you should be able to connect. So that takes care of everything that was damaged. Except, of course, Akihiko's ribcage. Could you not remind me? Speaking of the internet, you can play online games, dude? I'm going to say definitely. I mean, I'm playing online games at the moment. I have Tekken. I've been playing Tekken. Nice. I got just the thing then. Online games in 2009 though. That's like RuneScape. Maybe like World of Warcraft. Oh, Phantasy Star. Here, you gotta check this one out. It's called Innocent Sin Online. I used to be totally addicted to it, but I got a little burned out. Maybe you'll get a kick out of it. You have acquired an online game. I don't have to pay a subscription for this Junpei, do I? Let's see. Tons of people are playing the same game together. It's online, right? I imagine it makes it even harder to know who you're playing. I guess not knowing your enemy makes it easier in some respects. As for me, I prefer to look at my opponent straight in the face before we compete. It's like, Akihiko would be the guy that says, say it to my face, not online, to people that he fights with online. Let's see. Online games. Well, some casual recreation is fine, but try not to get carried away. If it should devolve into an unhealthy obsession, need I say the rest? Oh, I'm gonna be punished. It's like, okay, mom. It's like, is it mom insulting or mom, like, affection? Is it mom or mum? Mama? Oh yeah, this is the guy that kind of like is sort of like the supervisor, like the probably the chaperone or the yeah, he slicked his hair way back. He kind of has like this sort of like, it's not Weird Al kind of hair, but sort of like a more lush like, yeah, it's like, what's it called, the L'Oreal or Maybelline. I guess he might just have it. He's the sort of chaperone behind this club or this dorm. He has really bad taste in jokes. How are your explorations of Tartarus proceeding? Really good. Excellent. Then continue the good work. See on TV. Many are eagerly anticipating Golden Week. The highways are expected to be jammed bumper to bumper. Traffic conditions are expected to worsen from tomorrow until May 3rd. Officials expect the roads to be cleared by May 4th on Star Wars Day. For all of us on Action News, have a happy Golden Week. Action News. Action News. Sorry, I try to give like a send-off for Action News. Gotta do like an explosion sound. I hear Nintendo gamers love Innocent Sin Online. Well, since tomorrow's a holiday, you should play it, dude. Sorry, getting a little Earl Grey in.
Oh yeah!
So glad we could start using the internet again. I've been meaning to check on the new summer clothes that are coming out now. I guess I could look at magazines, but it's quicker to check online. Plus, it's free. If I'm to buy a magazine, you could just go on... I don't think you could look up too much on your flip phone without, like, upcharges. but at least that's what desktop computers are for, or laptops. Let's see, everything's sold out here. What is available? I guess the cafe. Yeah, you could also use the cell phone to just work places too. Let me check the velvet room, because there's like a little velvet room like cushion here. I don't think I unlocked anything. I can sense the power growing from you stems from the bonds that you have forged and nurtured since. Here, it may not be much, but this is my gift to you. Please accept it. Ooh, a Twilight Fragment.
Forward to it.
I cannot foresee the limitations of your potential. I look forward to witnessing you grow even further.
How may I assist you?
Doc? No, I don't have quests just yet. I'm waiting for the day quests unlock. But I feel like it might be a little further down the road. Let me go here. I gotta go to the police station, because there's a crooked cop that I'm able to buy weapons from. Weapons, armor, footwear, accessories.
What'll it be? As long as you need.
Well, not crooked cop, but he's just kind of like, yeah, these are things I kind of like gathered from like, just gathering weapons.
What do you got?
You could also sell you, I guess you could also sell things that, I guess these things that go for,
Wanna sell in bulk? Alright.
alright, 22 yen, this isn't terrible.
All done here? Come back soon.
All the Tartarus grinding kind of helped me out with that. Let me see if I'm good on pharmacy items. We may be a small shop, but we compete with our goods. You'll find things here no one else has. Saturdays are sale days. Oh, that's good. I don't think I need anything just yet.
Done already?
No, I can exit. I don't think there's anything here I need just yet. This is stat boosts. But the main stat boost I need right now is this part-time work. I don't think this is unlocked. Yeah. I need to level up my courage. Which is a good thing to do from here, because what's it called? This job offers courage. Also karaoke does. It's a crowded day. Offered support to my coworker who got scolded for messing up an order. I muster up my courage to help arguing customers resolve their issues. There we go. And then you leveled up both. Let's see where I'm at. Come on. One of these has got to level up. Dang. It's still a little too early, but it's wishful thinking to be like, maybe this time I might be able to get a little something. Ooh, a cold morning. Today is Showa Day. There is no school. Come to think of it, I should be able to connect to the internet now. I could try the game that Junpei played. It's like, you have the choice, but it's an illusion of choice. Because they really want you to play this game at the moment. I guess I'll do this, yeah. Should I spend my time playing until nighttime? Sure. Let's play online gaming. Autumn. The year is 1990. The year? 1990X. I have one new message. This is a fun one, because like the subtitle Innocent Sin is from Persona 2. But like this font looks like it's from like Strange Journey maybe. From Phil. Reality is just a series of events and players acting out what they really believe is true. When they accept that fact, our world becomes as real as any other. Reality is but a reflection of our own thoughts and expectations. But what if we're merely reflections in someone else's mirror? Are you prepared to look through the mirror to discover the truth? I'm in Shinagawa Dungeon. I don't see any new players. This looks like just an altered version of like my actual dorm, like the area. It's like semi-Tartarus, semi the school. The girl in red approaches me. Sup? ASL? Oh, wait. You're a noob. Are you a noob? You are, huh? Age, sex, location. Man, using an online day to like... an online game to like flirt. That's so messy. That's so 2009. Leet speak and trying to like cyber on the internet. Oh wow, you haven't even finished making your char yet. Oh? Oh? Guess the new default skin thing was for real. I got this cool new outfit in the patch too. Not like it brought in many new people. This is the kind of dead MMO these days. Back in the days, that was such an insult. I feel like it was either like a response to like somebody saying something odd. So like you feel like a weirdo if someone gave you that. Or it's something that you would say if you're trying to be like, ooh, I did something scary for reals. I went to the theater and I saw the Omen remake. Ooh, so scurry. I bet her player's wearing this shirt that says RAR means I love you in dinosaur. Welcome to Tegame. Cool to see you around. Tegame. Who are you? It's not popular anymore. I guess maybe I guess who are you is the most intuitive. Sorry, I got a little out of character there. OOC. Aw? We are supposed to be our alternative selves, right? Yeah. Tegame. I used to say It used to be such a fun way to talk. Like, what's it called? Like, I'm ready to play Tegame. Or like, I need to go to Testor. So, what are you going to call your char? All I see is no data. Oh, what's this? Smex. Yeah, I feel like it really hits. It'll really hit if they wind up saying things like Smexy or Rafflecopter. Hey, I got a good name for ooh. How about Tatsuya? Yeah, that's perfect, IMO. I'll change mine to Maya, K. Ah? Not what's it called? Angling like a... Ooh, I know these Persona 2 characters. So, like, let's make it so that you're one Persona 2 character and I'm the other. Man, too bad I'm Tatsuya Jun. So this ship will not work out, Maya. Have a little deja vu. That's clever. Orilla, I'm impressed. I feel like Orilla is hard to see without like seeing the little like owl that's like, oh. Orilla, I'm impressed. I didn't think many people played that. Well, if you see any jokers, be sure to rescue me, okay? Yeah, in Persona 2, that was a fun one where I think like the Joker was like a specific masked character who like kind of like endangered a lot of people through the power of rumors. So this is like a fun Persona 2 reference. Anyway, I usually idling appear on my days off. So if you're bored, maybe we can level together. It sucks to be lonely. I've become acquainted with a player who goes by the name Maya. You are now fluent in Leet speak. I am thou, thou art I.
And thou.
You've established a new bond by talking to somebody online.
A new bond.
Isn't the new internet age so fun? You have now established the Hermit's Arcana. From online game. Surrey, good to go. GTG. Remember, let's think positive. Treesto. Let's positive thinking. Was it called? Let's think positive was supposed to be like Maya from Persona 2's like catchphrase. But a lot of like translations from like back in the day used to like, I guess, kind of go by the rough translation of let's positive thinking. So I feel like usually online when people talk about Maya, they always bring up let's positive thinking. It's kind of like the old Duwong like JoJo translations where everyone just talks about getting a feeling so complicated because in part 4 it was translated by like a fan that was just kind of like rudimentary. I think they were like retranslating it from Chinese for like a school project. So you have like, what's it called? Like characters like, I am the fucking strong. Or like, what's it called? Koichi steals? No dignity. Yo, what's up? Not the HK translations. Oh yeah, you can use that computer over there whenever you want, by the way. You can put whatever software you want too. Oh, but don't play online games on it. It'd suck if someone else accidentally used your account. On the shared computer. This seems like a new thing. Software is single use and can be purchased from the Net Cafe. It can take up a portion of the day. Yeah, I don't remember this being a thing. The shared computer. Pre-installed, free to borrow. Should I borrow something? Digital cram school. Oh, I guess you could probably use this to level up your stats. Part-time position. I know there's a lot of people that... Oh yeah, there's like a little menu where if you ever feel lost, you could always check this. And you can kind of cheat a little bit by seeing how other people dealt with their schedules. So it seemed like a lot of people kind of alternated between using the shared computer and leveling up their stats. I guess I should use the shared computer since today is kind of like a time sync day. Let's see. Digital cram school. It seems to be a set of practice questions from a famous school in the mountains. Whether you're brilliant or average, your journey here will begin by answering questions. Should try some. I finished. I feel like I've gotten better at thinking outside the box. Alright, academics. I could have used that for a cafe day. Maybe I'll go to karaoke to compensate. I can hear people talking. I spent my entire day off at the Net Cafe. You can play computer games there, so I ended up trying a bunch of ones. I knew that they sell computer software there, but I didn't realize you could use them in the private booths too. It's always so packed, so I never feel like going. Yeah, and it's super crowded too. It was a miracle I managed to get in my own booth. Next time I'll just play a game. Probably more exciting to play at home anyways. Alright, the first bell is rung.
Alright.
I'm Edo Gao and I'll be teaching... Oh, let's call it integrative learning. My goal is to ease some of the stress you suffer as students, which I assume there is plenty. Think of it as psychotherapy through magic. Yes, that's right. Quiet down. No talking. Silence, I say! Were you surprised to hear me bring magic up? Well, this study was very recently published, so it's not very well known just yet. But those who believe will be saved. In other words, the placebo effect is hard at work. That means believing your studies are paying off, and eventually they will. Alright then, let's get on with our first lecture, the basics of magic. Man, dark arts school. You can use magic and those cannot. It seems like a reasonable enough starting point. Some of you may think magic lets you do anything amazing. Pulling pranks, raining vengeance on your enemies. Well, those are the first wishes that run through your mind when it comes to magic, but I'll tell you now, you'll never master the craft. This is true for both Eastern and Western sorcery. Those with wicked hearts will either be powerless or driven to ruin. There is one vital facet of learning magic, and that is the master. Practitioners always aspire to become knowledgeable than their predecessors, especially for high-level magic. But without a master's careful instruction, learning the craft becomes wholly incomprehensible. Once you begin your training, you'll have to live in two worlds at once, the real world and the dark realm. If you ever lose the ability to distinguish between the two, you'll be set in disaster. That's what makes this vital. With that out of the way, I'll move on to meditation, with the standards. Now I've got some handouts here. I'm feeling eepy. Should you close your eyes? Stay awake or close? I should stay awake.
Well then.
Looks like our time. I'll be interested in practicing. Try meditating in the course of your day while lying in bed. Recall in reverse, and some will travel back through your mind. If you ever reach the point where it becomes flawless, you may have what it takes to become a good magician. Well, that's all for today. You have now become smarter because you've stayed awake during the lecture.
I leveled up! Hey!
Alright. Perfect. Class is ended. I'm gonna go through the first floor. That's Chihiro. Let's see if I can buy things just yet. Let's buy an extra yakisoba. Maybe I'll make this part of my ritual. Just gathering enough yakisoba to heal up at reasonable times. Pay the yakisoba upon angel tax. What's up? Let's hang out if you're free. Kenji really wants to hang out, but where's the map? There we go. Town map. Let's see what's at the, what's it called? Kenji's so clingy. He wants all of my attention so that he can, like, figure out what he wants to do with himself. Let's buy takoyaki. Maybe. Low chance of a side effect. I could go for takoyaki right now. That's really good. I wish I could make my own. I feel like more often than not, what's it called? I have to get like the frozen kind. This is my first time seeing a Persona game, so it's so pretty. Oh yeah, what's it called?
Hi Rosie Damnation, how's it going?
Yeah, I feel like Persona games are just really nice and sleek. Like everything has this kind of polish to it. You go into the menus and everything is just very well optimized. You have this kind of schedule, you have these sort of menus, and then you have the main splash menu where you kind of just go into this sort of aquatic sort of field, where almost like every new menu just kind of brings you into some new like kind of personality, like for the character. The splash menu is gorgeous. Like the transitions are so good for all of these characters. You look into the stats. You can do equipment. I wonder if I have any new stats or new equipment. No. You can do items here. The water motif is really good. I really like what they did with the menus, where they were able to kind of like modernize it a bit, like how like Persona 5 has like the sort of dynamic ones, but instead of focusing on being like entirely in your face, it really has this kind of like, I guess, sort of melancholy to it because it's like just drifting off. But yeah, the Net Cafe is over here. I wonder if I could buy... What can I buy here? A vendor of PC software. Lessons in etiquette, virtual diet, language made easy, animal Othello, typing in Ghoul, muscle boot camp, mindful boot camp, Umiyushi fan book. For those who love beef bowls. This is pretty cheap. Let's do this one. This one's a courage one. I want more courage, so... Let's maybe get typing in Ghoul, which I think is like typing of the dead. And then get maybe... Animal Othello. This is learning. This is charm. I kind of want to get my courage ones just in case. Strengthen muscles. I want to see if this might increase my SP. So now I have plenty of time afterwards. I wish I had more things to sell, because I want to be able to buy as much as possible, but I can't quite. Let's see, there's a couple things over here. I guess nobody's here at the moment, but this is the shrine where you can, I guess, pray for all of your social links, but also maybe pray for things to happen at the palace or at Tartarus. This one is Poor Island Station. This is where you would go for if you wanted to see like movies or buy flowers. Let's see what the movie today is. School of No Wonder. This might help boost my courage. If you get a part-time, maybe on Saturdays, I can work here. What is working here like? Academics and courage. Yeah, what's it called? I'll have to come here Saturdays. That's really good. Did other people hang out with Kenji today? I guess I'll hang out with Kenji today. He keeps asking me. You have Jack Frost. Maybe you can get closer. Hey, sup, dude? I'm gonna head out soon. How about you? Looks like he wants to hang out. Coming with? Then how about we go out for ramen again? I want to hear more about you too. Let's see. What new fresh batch of hell are you going to bring me today?
This flavor's pretty addictive, huh?
Yeah, ramen is good. I could go for ramen. Like a nice soft-boiled egg. Usually I either get like the soy sauce broth or curry broth. I think curry's like my favorite.
Norm co-ed.
Yeah, it's getting like late enough to the point. Like I think maybe in like an hour and a half I might call it, but I know it's gonna be pretty grueling to get lunch and be like, food, nah. What the hell is your doom? Why the hell is it co-ed?
Can you like just waltz on into Takeba-san's room and stuff?
No, I'm not a creep. I guess I have to put him in suspense, so I have to be like, that's a secret. Ugh. I'm sorry, Yukari.
Secret? Yeah, sure. The only secret is that nothing is going on between you two. I'm not interested in girls her age anyway. I'm more into older women. How about you?
Let's see. I guess probably I have to agree with him. Like, girls my age are a lot nicer. I mean, I like older women too. I think, what's it called? Like, I mean, the ideal is I like them all, but not the very super young. But like, this I guess is probably, I guess I'm into older women too, yeah. The Ana. Let's see.
No way, really? Not a lot of guys out there who feel the same way. Man, you're cooler than I thought. To tell you the truth, this stays between us. I have my eye on someone.
Who is it?
This is the secret plan I was talking about. Basically, I'm just gonna ask this girl out. But get
Girl.
this, she's a teacher at our school.
What? Asking a girl out and the girl is an adult. A grown-ass adult.
Not like that's gonna stop me from making my move.
Yikes.
But you gotta promise you won't tell anyone, okay?
It's like reading Persona 3, but you have to shake your head every time they say something that you don't agree with. Like, no, I do not agree with trying to date your teacher.
Student or having a
It is bad. No. No. You can't date you cannot date your teachers. This isn't the lesson that you should be taking from me. It's like, I missed the don't part. Did you say date teachers? And it's like, no, don't.
Oh crap! My favorite show's about to start. See ya.
Oh no. You parted. Now this is going to paint this entire social link. Is just mostly me having to like be this guy's yes man as he like tries to angle for a very illegal relationship. Let's see. What does Akihiko want? I'm sure you're tired of hearing this, but make sure you're prepared before going to Tartarus. You'll never know what'll happen. There's some aspects of battle that simply can't be managed with an unprepared leader. I'm sure you don't want to put everyone else in danger, so keep that in mind. Let's see. The higher we advance in Tartarus, the stronger we get. You sure your current equipment's good? I think so. That's good, just don't get careless. Consider Officer Kurosawa's shop. Let's see.
By the way,
I can't believe it's already the last day of April. I'm finally out of the month. It's honestly one of the hardest months of my life, honestly. I hope that I can relax a little next month. Oh boy, be prepared to not relax. Whoa.
By the way,
When we're fighting in Tartarus, I was thinking, even shadows have stuff they're not good at. Like, they have weaknesses too. Like, how I'm not good at studying, you know? For a sec, I thought we were kind of relatable. That's the scary thing. The shadows are kind of like fragments of our minds as well. So what's it called? It's almost like everything mirrors human interaction. Everything is a way to human interaction in this. Let's see. Did other people use this computer? Made use of Wakatsu Kitchen. I already have my academics up to ordinary. I should save that for a day when there's like nothing. So let me go out and about. I want to check my options again. See the wild duck burger. Oh, it's crowded. Normally you can like marathon like a ton of burgers there. That's where you can get the smart food. I guess it'll be for charm. Yeah. What about courage? Do you have the courage to eat like way too many sweets? What is this? Beef bowls. It's crowded. We cannot serve you. Oh, you bought our fan book, so it looks like you haven't signed up to be a member yet. You have a computer. Register using online. We'll be to order takeout if you're a member. Do consider it. Oh, kick ass. That's what I'm gonna do. What's it called? Get beef bowls delivered to me. Man, that reminds me, like, earlier last week, what's it called? I ended up making some, I think it was, what's it called? I ended up making something like a beef bowl. What would you say it was called? It's like got like onions and dashi. Gyudon. I ended up making gyudon recently. I finally found like a good cut of meat at like Joe's. I think usually I end up trying to like cut it on my own or try to find like whatever scraps I can. But they have like thin cut like beef that people use for like Philly cheesesteaks at Joe's. And I used it for gyudon. It's actually really nice. Let's see, the Umiyushi fan book. Let's take a look at the website. Members only have takeout perks. Looks like if I register, I can order takeout. Should I enter the membership code? I broke down and ordered ramen. Oh no. Hopefully it's, what's it called? Hopefully it's a good one. What's it called? I feel like with ramen, like, there's like 2 places around me that are really good, and then like a lot of other places that aren't. But ramen sounds really good right now. Looks like I've successfully become a registered member of this beef bowl place. So now I can get beef bowls anytime I want. Yeah. It sucks because the best place is like maybe like a half hour to like an hour away. A half hour, 45 minutes away. But the place that's like closest, like it's alright. But the other place has curry ramen. So I have to actually travel out if I want curry. Morning, it's been a little tough. It's already May. Isn't it crazy how time flies fast? Oh man, I missed out. I could have said it's gonna be May. Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Seriously, and a lot's happened. I'm sure there's a lot more to come. Apathy syndrome might not go away anytime sooner too. We're the only ones that'll fight shadows. We should be working harder. Besides, I need to get stronger too. I can't have someone else protecting me all the time. I wonder what kind of ramen. What's it called? I mean, all ramen's really good. Like,
Hey, did you hear?
miso ramen's really nice as well. A little on the salty side. What? Oh, Sonata's getting checked in.
He called me earlier and asked me to bring him something. Yep, he knows who to count on.
I can get beef bowls delivered.
He only asked you because you don't have anything better to do after school.
Hey, I resent that.
It's like I have plans. Not many, but plans.
Just kidding. So, what do you want you to bring?
Just kidding about that really mean dig. I don't know why there's like a kid peering out from this window. It's so unsettling. It makes me think the two are supposed to be talking. Like, that they're having a conversation. But it also kind of looks like the student inside has no idea that the person outside is looking at him.
The class roster for 2E.
Class roster? What's he want that for? Well, I don't have practice today, so I guess I'll come along and find out. You're coming too, right?
I guess I gotta. It's the hand up for me. It's the, maybe, excuse me, sir. It's like he wants his feelings to come through, or wants his thoughts to come through, but they're not quite coming out because the dude is too busy, like, looking at whatever's on the corner of the room.
Wait a minute.
It also kind of looks like the kind of hand that, like, a Scooby-Doo villain would have when they have their mask on and they're, like, in, like, a crack in the wall and they're like, oh.
Well, it was me, he asked.
The crab claw. Or like, what's it called? Like the Jedi mind trick, kind of like, there are no droids here. Kind of just like a hesitant, like, a hesitant claw. You're not Akihiko.
In this room, by any chance?
What are all of you doing here?
We came to see you, but you look like you're doing just fine.
That's because I'm just here for a checkup.
We done here, Aki?
Yeah, thanks.
I don't have time for this shit.
Oh man.
Never mind.
Oh man. A friend of Akihiko's? Perhaps.
Who was that?
A friend from school. Sort of. You know how the number of apathy syndrome cases has been increasing? Well, he knows a few people who are suffering from it. So, I thought we'd have a little chat. Hey, Junpei, did you bring what I asked?
Of course I did.
Thanks. All right, let's get going.
Great.
Should you be moving your arm around so much?
I'm fine. I've wasted enough time already. I need to get back to my training.
By the way,
Dringus.
why boxing?
You mean, why did I choose the sport? Well, it's not the sport itself I like.
I just want to beat people up.
Learn how to fight with my bare hands.
It's like I just wanted to punch a guy.
I know what it's like to feel powerless. I don't ever want to feel that way again. Besides, I'm curious to see how strong I can get.
It's a noble pursuit to be like, I don't like the sport, I just like hitting folks.
It's like a game.
It's like, it is very valid. It's like, I understand Akihiko. That's a mood. Like, I use this to test myself, but I also like the feeling of like, just feeling a fist bury itself into someone I'm fighting.
Yeah, video games.
Oh man.
No, but like fighting games.
Oh man, he used to say it was for hand-eye coordination. But it's like, oh no, I like, what's it called? I play with boxing fighting characters, like Steven Dudley. I know what boxing is like.
Oh, it's you. Welcome back.
Regarding Akihiko's recovery, it seems he still needs some more time. Well, there's no need to rush things. You've all been working hard. Use the long weekend to rest. That said, there's been an uptick of the number of incidents lately, so don't be careless. I can't seem to shake this bad feeling I have. Perhaps it's just unnecessary concern on my part. Sanada-san's gotta be like superhuman or something. Did a shadow injure him? But he's acting totally normal. Like it was like no big deal. Normally people wouldn't be all like, I gotta heal up fast so I can jump back into the fight. He really is a boxing champ. Worlds apart from his ordinary folks, huh? Who was that guy in Sanada-san's hospital room? Think it was a friend of his? Yeah, it seemed like it. He said he was a friend from school, but I don't think I've seen him before. So I don't know. Let's see what's on the news. Man on the street interview. Tell us how you're spending your Golden Week this year. And that's the latest word from the man on the street. Now back to the studio for some more news. Let's put this guy on the spot and see how he responds to being put on the spot. I suppose. Let's see. Oh, I can't talk to you. Let's see. It's Friday. What if other people did sleeping? Because I was probably gonna get burgers, but I'm wondering what everyone else's thing was. Should I spend the night here? Check what can be done. You can earn courage by eating a burger. Let's see. The mystery burger. Decided to try the new burger. It tasted strange. It had a strange texture, but it was good. Oh boy. I can hear people talking. Golden Week starts tomorrow. Do you have any plans? Not really. I'm not gonna miss tomorrow's show. You can gain courage by eating a burger. It's like there's a couple burgers that might cause a lot of courage to be needed. Like if they put like an odd ingredient or if they like stack like 5 of them. Oh, Tanaka's shop. Hear that jingle? I can't resist buying something. I never miss it on Sunday afternoons. I'm about to go broke. An on-shopping program airs on Sundays. I should catch it. You should. Classes ended. Let's see who's available. Aohige, there's a sale today. Are you running low on goods? Come visit us. Stop by. Healthy brain food for studying. Bookworms is open at the...
You see, lately, my wife has been saying that she wants to see Minato-chan.
Oh, Yuko. Maybe I should hang out with Yuko. You done for today? Wanna go home together? I don't think there's anything I need to do at the moment that's not at night. So, I should probably hang out with Yuko. Hers is strength. I don't think I have a strength persona. I also don't know if I can get one just yet. I've actually got to head out and do some shopping for the track team. Like buying athletic tape and stuff. There's a lot, so it'd be nice if I had an extra hand or two. Hint, hint. I might be able to check her out. Let's see. She has strength, yes. Childhood friends with Kaz, who has knee problems. Hang out. Oh, cool, thanks. I can't rely on the other team members at all. You get it, right? Okay, then. Off to Polonium Mall we go.
Okay, shopping for club stuff is done.
Done.
Didn't realize there was so much to buy. Also, I wasn't really in the mental state to do this alone today.
You did good. I got a, what's it called? Booster confidence.
Huh? Oh, thanks. You're not gonna ask me what happened? That's what you're supposed to do, you know, based on the conversation.
Oh, oops.
On today's classic literature pop quiz, didn't know any of the answers. And before I knew it,
Oh, it's being more inquisitive.
handing in a blank paper.
Let's see. I guess that's bad.
pissed off. He called me to the faculty office and even yelled at me about the length of my skirt. I had to listen to Mr. Akoda lecture me for the longest time. He was all like, at this rate you'll end up as a good-for-nothing adult, and you're not putting enough thought into your future. Come on, it's way too early to worry about the future, isn't it?
The future is now, old man. It's like, that's true. Let's see. Yeah! Yeah, what's it called? You gotta carpe diem. You gotta seize the car.
Honestly, I haven't really thought about my future at all. I'm working hard for the track team, so I think that's good enough for now. As for the future, well, I've got plenty of time to think about it later.
Alright, Yuko is smiling. You feel the relationship is growing. This game's so scary. I would pick the wrong options. I feel like if I was proactive, I would have opened up like a separate tab that had some of the answers, but I figured at the moment, I was like, maybe I should just wing it.
I guess this isn't the best place for a long conversation. I'm gonna go drop these off at the storage room. See ya.
I feel like the only one I really like super flubbed up was the first one. Oh, you're so real for that. Watch it, kid.
Wait, aren't you?
Oh, Auntie Yuko.
I remember people used to say that one of these kids was like was supposed to be Ryuji from like 5, but I'm not sure if that's real.
Big sis, nothing else.
Oh no, they're gonna catch me.
Like a theory.
See ya, Auntie.
Stop thinking I'm old.
Hey, wait. And he's gone. That kid lives across the street from me. Why on earth are they playing tag in a place like this? I mean, it's dangerous, right? They should go play in the schoolyard or something.
Ryuji is Joker's best friend, so he's the guy that dyes his hair blonde and says, "For real?" Joker, there is a Joker in Persona 2, but Joker from Persona 5 is the main character. He's Ren Amamiya. Sorry, I instinctually call him Mamma Mia, but that's not right. But yeah, it's Joker's friend's Ryuji. Ren Mamma Mia.
Oh no, the school gate is gonna close soon. I'll see you at practice.
I feel like some people like end up like kind of almost internalizing it so much that they accidentally call him Mamma Mia, or they just decide to use it as a nickname. Like Mamma Mia-kun. Sup, dude? Finally, a 3-day weekend starts tomorrow. I asked some peeps to hang out, but the only ones interested were guys. You had best use your time wisely. I need to remind you that midterms are quickly approaching. And here I was, thinking I could just live in blissful ignorance for a few days. Yeah, mind your own biz, Mitsuru. I'm going to do nothing for the rest of these 3 days. Let's have some fun during Golden Week, especially since we'll be busy after midterms. There's no fun, do midterms. You just transferred, we were hospitalized for a time. Let's see what I can do for you. Well, it's just about Golden Week. I was looking forward to improving the training regimen. I guess that won't be happening this year. At this rate, I'm gonna have to spend Golden Week the same way I've always have. Lazing around, hanging out with dudes, or not that I don't love your company, my dude, but it's just sad. Too sad. Even though I'm a changed man this year. Amen. Alright, that's been checked upon. Saturday night, so I need to grab things from the store. I should save here. I guess here would be good. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah. Let's see. I think it was, yeah, Polonium Mall. I have to go to the item shop. It's still Saturday. Good. I was about to cry because I thought it would be. I'd missed the Tanaka show. Alright, sale dates. Yeah, let's get some medicine. Maybe. Let's see. A muscle drink? No. Revives a fallen ally. Maybe I'll buy an extra revival. Exit. It's Saturday, so there's not too much going on. People are just playing with the arcade, shared room. Make use of the kitchen. Oh no, the kitchen is just the studying one. I wonder what perks those have, because this is charm. That's courage. Some of these are a bit magic, academics. That's a bit expensive. I'm starting to realize my money comes and goes very quickly. Is this still the mystery burger? Let's see. Check what can be done. This is the same one. Is there a way I can stack? This is charm, I believe. Let's see what's at the Net Cafe. I think I can just buy things here. They don't want me to camp out. What kind of drinks can I get? Let's see. Nasty. I guess it's supposed to be like Nesty, but a little nasty. Let's buy this. A Bauer bar. I don't know which particular one is this. Fountain Dew. Let's buy some Fountain Dew. And some SP healing. I know I need to get the new... I know that they have Baja Blast in stores now, and I've been meaning to get it, but I might have to wait on it a bit until I can go to the store again. Let's see, this is just healing abilities. That's kind of expensive. Compared to the stuff you can get from the school, maybe? Americans get Baja Blast and stuff. I'm sorry. Have you guys seen the Baja Blast pie they're making? I saw that there was like a gelato, but like every time I tried to look it up, like it said that you should also look for the pie. So I'm like, oh man, now I have to actually think about like how much Baja Blast do I want to commit myself to? Because I used to make extensive jokes about Baja Blast, like early last year when I started streaming. Like I feel like I pretty much like anytime like I like saw an explosion or something, I would usually call it like a Baja Blast. So if someone did like an energy like explosion or an energy blast, I'd call it that. Guess I'll do karaoke. Some courage. Yeah, I feel like that would be really good. Like, it looks like it kind of was like a key lime pie, but with like this sort of like Baja Blast kind of like tinge to it. Let's see, let's get my courage up. Oh, I'm still have some work to do. Oh man.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, Pharos. He looks so sad singing to himself. He's like, I need to have the courage to be able to put these words together. He was singing Baka Mitai, and it made him a little choked up. Oh yeah, this is like the little kid that lives in my mind sometimes, and he likes to show up like to like be scary at me. Like during like times when the game needs me to fight. He showed up at the beginning of the game when I had to put in my name, and he was like, oh, like the future is coming and it's going to be full of ruin. You can't close your eyes or plug your ears. Yeah, this is like a little kid in my mind palace who shows up every so often to scare me about the future. So now he's like waking me up in the dead of night. How did you get in?
What kind of welcome is that? Besides, I'm always with you.
Yeep.
1 week from now, there'll be a full moon. Be careful. A new hardship is coming.
A full moon, huh? What kind of hardship? Is it going to be a boss?
You'll run into one of them.
And you'll find out soon enough, buddy.
You need to be prepared, but your time is limited. I'm sure you're aware of that, though. I'll come see you again when it's over. Goodbye for now.
It's a little intimidating, but I know this particular game has like rewind functions. His voice is too old for his face. That's terrifying. I think that what's it called? They usually end up like coordinating between like the original voice. So Pharos is usually voiced by whoever voices the main character. So because in Persona 3 the original like Yuri Lowenthal voiced the main character, it was Yuri Lowenthal that had to do the
the full moon has arrived. You can't close your eyes at the future.
While now it's, I guess because the main character is Alex Lee, like he has like a little bit of a deeper like, yes, the full moon is coming after all. It's usually like a little bit of a deeper tinge because it's like an older actor putting on a voice, but what's it called? It's especially like that because Alex Lee has a very deep voice. It was fun. I was playing Eternights, which was one of the kind of like, I'm trying to be a voice actor. At least I'm trying to like put on like, at least like throw out my demo around and see where it gets me. Because I used to do Ace Attorney and I used to do all of the voices for like, it was like the Great Ace Attorney. So I was putting on like a British accent and being like, oh, Naruhodo-san, how are you doing? And it's being like, yes, I need to go forward and be a good judge. Objection. You have like, what's it called? Van Zeeks, who had this sort of like, oh, you, my learned friend, I broke my hollow chalice for you. It's always fun to do like voices. I guess that's why I like to read a lot of the dialogue. But yeah. What's it called? I've been playing a lot of games with Alex Lee in it recently. Like I played Street Fighter 6 and you have like pretty much him like doing like the Luke voice, which is kind of just like this fun earnest dude bro. And then you hear the same voice in like, or the same ish voice in like Eternights, where he plays like the male love interest for your like main dude. And like every time you meet him, he's just kind of like, hey, I'm in this dream space now. So it's funny to hear him like kind of have that flexibility to play characters that have like a more high-pitched voice. Let's get some of these. Let's play the Cielo Mistax. Just have to camp out in the front screen. I also have to drink some water and hydrate because Tanaka's voice is a very fun one. It airs every Sunday afternoon. You can catch it. Inventory changes. You can buy a lot of nice stuff. Usually, like, you kind of have to like measure it out based off of what you feel like you can afford or what you feel like you need. Because a lot of what he sells is good stuff for palaces or for Tartarus. Hello, everyone! Welcome to the Home Shopping Show, Tanaka's Amazing Commodities. I'm your host, Tanaka, with a live presentation of my amazing commodities. We'll show you great products at unbelievable prices. So don't touch that dial, because you won't want to miss these. I'm going to do it. Today, we are introducing a Mother's Day gift set. I want to show your mother how much you appreciate her. Want to show her, but need some help? Then this is just for you. First, we have the Rose Bouquet. It's a perfect gift. Oh my goodness, it's wonderful. But wait, there's more. We'll throw in this luxury chocolate too. Guess how many? 2. All of this for just 2,980 yen. This is a special limited product, available today only. You heard right, today only. Should you buy a rose bouquet? Is this going to be dangerous? Bouquet. Tanaka. I guess you have to kind of gauge like what exactly this kind of thing is. I think this might be a gift. Yeah, I think this is a gift that you can give to people. So I feel like I'm going to not.
Thanks, kid.
Next time, we'll be introducing a jelly tasting set. Don't miss it. That's it for today. We're all sold out. Sorry, folks. We'll see you next time. Same channel. The program's over. Alright. Sup? Got no plans today either? Let's say yup. I'm so bored, dude. I can't believe I don't have anything to do during Golden Week. Maybe taking the day to do nothing once in a while isn't so bad. Nothing else, I've learned some new ways to kill time. That said, this is just one day. I don't know about spending multiple days in a row like this. Akihiko's injuries will need some more time to fully heal. Will you be able to continue fighting with only 3 members? No prob. Your confidence is commendable. I wish you the best of luck. Let me see what going to the bathroom will do. Alright, I got 1 more hour and then I'll be able to call it and get some food. I have the today off. What should I do with this? Old man's request, message from Maya, healthy brain food. But I want to check out something else. Let's see some of these ones. Will you come visit us? Tatsuya, let's have some fun today too. Let's play. And then this is the healthy brain food. Where I need to go is not where Wakatsu Kitchen is. I need to go to Port Island Station. Because I hear there's quite a wonderful job I could go to. Let's see. A lot of weird people around here now. I hear it's apathy syndrome victims. They keep walking in front of trains, stop moving for them. I hate to see one of them jump in front of a moving train. Yeah, these are these like folks that are like slumped over, got like white like faces. What kind of drinks do we have here? Dr. Salt, Moon-Kissed, and 1-Up. So we got like Dr. Pepper, Sun-Kissed, and 7-Up. Let me check this back alley, because I know there's something here. One up. A lot of like the royalty free like kind of like, what is the little cat? I can't feed him just yet. But yeah. All of the drinks are really funny, where you get like ones that are just like vaguely based off of real brands. Let's do part-time work here. Spend some time, work part-time for courage in academics. I gave it my all working part-time at the concession stand. Oh, they got like, let's see what they have here. They have little boxes of ready-made food. They got like pretzels, and this might be like a corn dog or a hot dog. This game is so unserious. It's like, this is a real screenshot where you just work part-time. It's like, I have to restock the drinks, I gotta butter the popcorn, people yell at me. While working, I made eye contact with the zombies at the movie posters. This took a lot of courage. Man, that reminds me, this is going to age me quite a lot. But when I was a little baby, or when I was like, maybe like, probably like a little kid, like maybe like a toddler, there was a particular movie in theaters called Bulworth. And it's about like, it's supposed to be a funny movie. It's about like a presidential candidate who tries to like cover up like their scandals by, or I guess trying to appeal to the youth by like taking on the performance of like a rapper. So he'll put on like he'll put on like a cool outfit and start rapping his policies. But the way they advertised this game or this movie was they had this big blow up poster where like it was maybe like up to like maybe the ceiling, and it was like the poster for the movie, which is like his rapper persona like bursting out of his mouth. But you just see this like big grisly mouth just like as like the guy's going out. And that like used to like freak me out so much as a kid. Like I had to navigate around it. I think at the time like there was like Titanic and Mulan and stuff, so it was constantly in theaters. So like I just saw this like giant poster for Bulworth. And it's like the scariest shit when you're like a kid and you just see this guy like having this little man bursting out of his mouth. I mean, people like the movie. There's some people that like the movie. I think it might have gotten some like award nominations, but it's also one of the ones where like people mostly just know it because it's a movie that Warren Beatty is in. And Warren Beatty is kind of one of those dudes where he represents a lot of old Hollywood. Like at least like 70s like Hollywood. 60s, 70s Hollywood. Because he was like the star of like Bonnie and Clyde. He had a lot of extramarital affairs. So like most of his like dates were there. How do you spell the name? I need to look this up. Bulworth. I'm so sorry. Hold on, let me check the poster a bit. Just to be like, okay. Like, is this as, yeah. Like, this is like a big blow up picture that you see of this guy like bursting out of this guy's mouth, but like, the movie doesn't look like this. The movie is just this guy like going to these like kind of campaign stops to like do battle rapping with like his like opponents. But it's like the scariest poster that they did for this movie. I'm like, what do you mean they made a giant cardboard cutout of this that just screams at me? And I have to get my mom to like, I guess kind of like, move me around, or kind of like hide like next to like my mom's leg so that like I can just look the other way while we get from one part of the theater to the next. I'm so sorry I introduced everybody to it, but it's one of those things where I'm like, man, like, this is like something that is like would boost the amount of courage that you would get Or I guess this is the kind of courage that our main character would have if he saw a zombie poster and he was like, oh, what's this? So, I heard from this friend. Word is there's a guy from Escapade selling URLs for unusual sites. Selling URLs? Go buy one for me. What? So that's what you want to play. Huh, no can do, man. It does sound pretty interesting, but a glitzy club like that probably got security up the wazoo. Nope. Students ain't allowed in a place like that. You need some serious courage to go in anyways. Let's see. For your information, I'll be in the command room if you want to go to Tartarus. I should talk to Yukari. You've been studying? You might want to start now. Might be a little busy. I'm so sorry I introduced everybody to a scary poster. I'm sorry. Let's see. Do I want to level up courage? I think I might wait on that and maybe do the prodigy one. Can I afford anything? Wait, the map is here. The map is L1. I have to get used to that. Let's see. Is this just the regular burger? Yeah, it's the mystery. Oh wait, no! Go back. I might want to do the prodigy one or... Wakatsu Kitchen. Spend the time. Let me try this seafood one. I made a little bit of money. Maybe if my charm was... Oh, I can't order it until I have charm. It's too crowded for ramen. Maybe I'll do that extended courage thing. Let's see, this costs 1,000. Meanwhile, the one from from Polonia might be around 800. Let's see. Staff looks busy. Oh. I gotta eat Berber. The Berber. Let's see. I suppose. Wild Duck Burger. Let's eat a burger for 1,000 yen. Like $10. Which is probably around the price of your average. I feel like your average burger meal is going to be like maybe a couple dollars extra. Alright, let's see. Alright, finally! I have courage. May 2009. What happened on this day? Oh boy, invites. Got a text message. A little refresher. What are you up to today? If you're free, let's go somewhere. Let me know if you can make it before the afternoon. Alright, let's hang out with Ara Mitama. So, you have Ara in your party. Wouldn't it be funny if all my knee problems turned out to be growing pains? But honestly, I don't want to get any bigger than I am right now. It's not like I'm gonna go into pro wrestling. Oh, you can take my rice if you want. Here, have it. I'm trying to cut down on carbs. So you prefer bread? Or you on a diet? You feeling sick? Maybe are you on a diet? Yeah! I gotta watch what I eat these days so I can build muscle mass. I'll do whatever it takes to win the regionals. Remember, it's all about the mindset. Miyamoto has given you his rice. You will now be able to move faster because you got energy now. The calories give you energy and the carbohydrates give you energy. Damn it. I really do want some rice. Just having it in front of me is torture. No, I gotta snap out of it. This is perfect mental training. Go ahead and eat it. Come on, just shovel it down. After finishing the meal under his watch, I headed back to the dorm. What's on TV? I'm Trish with today's installment of Who's Who. Today's subject is a 20-year-old girl with bright blonde hair. Oh. They say her sister used to be a famous idol. I wonder what it's like to have a relative like that. Oh man, these are also Persona 2 references. Where like Trish is kind of like, I feel like she was one of the Velvet Room like kind of people within that sort of sphere that kind of like introduced you to Personas. She was one of the more ethereal people that you meet in like the Velvet area or Velvet Room kind of like dimension. Now the blonde girl they're talking about is what's her name? Lisa. Who Lisa Silverman. She, I believe, is what's it called? A mixed race girl. She's half Japanese, half white. Her dad is like, what's it called? Like some guy that looks like Steven Seagal, who like is kind of like a Western otaku, where he has like a, what's it called? He like lives in like a giant sort of like kind of like traditional Japanese home and wears like a yukata around the house. But like she doesn't like that at all. So in her rebellion, she sometimes speaks in like Mandarin catchphrases. So she'll like kind of just like have like little like times where she said like she'll say hi by saying ni hao and such. Next is Pain Pain Go Away. She's a very fun character. I know she had like maybe like an arc where you had to save her sister and like a, what's it called? Let's see what's in the fridge. The fridge clearance day is 5/31. Let's see, part-time position, please study at Tartarus. Oh, today's a cafe day. Nice. I'm not being as proactive with my academics because I know that, what's it called? Once you hit like a certain bracket, like with ordinary, you can kind of like get your main perks from like a test. I know I should probably boost it up soon. Customer complains. You dealt with a customer, so that gave you courage. I remember there was a thing where it was like you got into like a fight and had to throw somebody out of the cafe. You have leveled up your like courage because of this. Let's see who's ready. Got a text message. Hey, you free? Still got the day off. We should go somewhere. I'll be free till the afternoon. I'll respond to it when I want to respond to it. They used to guilt trip you so hard when it came to like phone requests. Yeah, because Maya wants to wreck some demons today. You can get ramen. Love that Kenji has his own Oshi mark. This little like just smiley emoji is his default, just like, hey, like this is a fun thing to do. Let's see what's on TV. Children's Day. 99.8% of the population is 15. The first time Japan's child population has been under 10. Oh. The aging population has become a problem in some areas. The government has called for more data regarding the situation in order to study into the matter. Man. The original game was made in 2006, and it's based off of what will happen in 2009. So knowing what we know now, like, I feel like this is so cryptic. The whole, like, man, this is the first year where, like, there's, like, way less younger people. It's like, shit. It's just going to... That's going to be often. Let's see. Let me try something, because I feel like if the movie theater doesn't have anything, I might just have to hang out with Kenji. Because I feel like I don't have anything in my schedule until, like, nighttime. Part-time, I think, is only on days I have off from school. Let's see. I can work part-time! Sorry, Kenji. This is a movie that'll help me study. I gave my all working part-time at the concession stand. Someone asked for a recommendation, so I picked a movie that fit their taste. I confidently recommended some popcorn. They bought some. Here's her paycheck. You worked on academics and courage. Nice. And courage. Now I actually have to level up charm. Let's see if the club doesn't have anything to offer. Sup, dude? Bye, dude. It's like you just came back and now you come back out. Want to let it out all out. This is Mandragora. This is part-time at the cafe. That offers charm. Alright, let me check out inside of Escapade. I have the courage. Wait. Oh, to be able to save on energy, only a couple people are dancing. Some people are still moving though, so it looks like everyone's like doing like what's it called? The Black Beetle challenge, where everyone just had to stay still for a moment. That girl was a real crowd pleaser. That man was a real old geezer. I see. Nothing happened. Anything dramatic happen? Sounds tough. Can I help you? I don't know you. Why, yes, I am, Do you believe in fortune telling? I do, because of tarot cards. I don't believe in it, but sometimes. Wait, I've known that girl since elementary school. She loves fortune telling. It's like, don't let her trick you. She actually loves it. She used to pull these weird props out of her bag and claim they were Lucky Charms. I remember Vincent from Catherine used to be here, but I don't know if he's still here or not. Eminem! Eminem, what are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be writing, what's it called? The Marshall Mathers LP2?
I've got some juicy info.
This certainly is a fascinating forum. Do you like the dark web? I collect information from all various people and sites and forums. There's an informant at Club Escapade. He will sell you notes on URL scrawled on them. Enter the addresses and the public computer might reveal secrets about the city. These are pretty cheap. Let's buy some URLs. Let's be shady. Rumors of Iwatodai. Familiar site about an anonymous school.
It's been a pleasure.
Thanks. I'll be on the search for more exquisite info. It's like, oh, that's what your voice is supposed to sound like. Alright, fortune teller. I have a strange aura around you. In my mind, I see visions, people's past, presents, and futures. For the most people, I see a clear and far ahead, but you're different. Your future is full of both blinding light and stagnant shadow. What will be your fortune? Learn about the future. Positive reading will affect your next journey into Tartarus. It'll only last for the day you receive the fortune. You'll not be able to predict your future on nights when the moon is full. So plan it accordingly. I guess this will be more useful when you do Tartarus. A rarity fortune. Wait, future. Pulled face trigger. Bullet. Target might be... Oh wait, what's this? Seems you won't be entering the tower tonight. Please return another day. Oh, it's like, oh yeah, nobody wants to go to Tartarus tonight. So you're just gonna have to figure that out on your own. Man. The lighting in this is pretty solid. It's like some nice bylighting for a moment. Yes, I have also seen the movie Only God Forgives. How did you know? So obsessed with the colors. There's such nice shade, especially in this escapade one. The lighting here, like the way it goes from just red shade to just kind of like immediately out into this. The lighting is so good here. I wish they played around with it a bit more. But how they have it here is pretty solid. Alright, work part-time. It's pretty crowded today. Let's see what everybody's ordering. Got scolded. Everyone's mad. Thanks for sticking it out. I decided to increase your hourly wage. Keep it up. Nice. Got a nice bonus. You also have charm and courage. Please let this be a charm increase. Ah. It's late. I should head back. Let's see, is this midterm week? I might have to call it soon because I'm not sure if I want to. What's it called? I'll probably do the boss next time around, or see what's at the next end of the full moon. Golden Week is over. I'm so sad. You know, rabbits can die from sadness. Okay, 1, you're not a rabbit. 2, it's not sadness but loss of appetite. What? No way. I thought for sure it was because of heartbreak. Oh, speaking of sad, I saw an elementary school kid at the shrine that was crying. She looked so sad playing by herself. I felt sorry for her. Elementary school student alone at the shrine. I wonder if she's having trouble. There's a kid at the shrine. I should find them. It's like, you shouldn't be seeking out, like, random people, especially people that are kids. Oh, Miss Onishi. No, Rockna, you mustn't. It's like, you mustn't click on the blush emoji. Or the blush emotion. You know, oh, shit. Yeah. I feel like this is the best adult design I've seen. Like, as far as, like, all of, like, the older Persona characters, like, I feel like she's probably the most attractive, like, I guess maybe, like, older character. I don't really feel like teaching today. Last night, I was watching TV when I saw specials on the train. Traveling by train is always nice, isn't it? Staying in a sleeper car is a traveler's dream. Speaking of trains, I want to talk about the rhombus-shaped instrument on the roof of the train. Power is generated when this device comes into contact with the overhead wires. You look like you know what I'm talking about, Arisato. Let's see if this is the case. What do you call the device that helps generate electric power to trains? A pantograph, a piston, a master control. I'm thinking a piston. Let's go with piston.
I'm afraid not.
Oh, it's a pantograph. Shit. Incorrect. It's called a pantograph. Most modern trains take in electricity by bringing in a pantograph into contact with overhead wires. However, the monorail we use has the pantograph hidden under the train instead. Are we supposed to know? You have to either guesstimate or cheat. Or I might have to cheat in certain instances. But it's such a bummer. Like, you want to rely on your own knowledge, but sometimes they really knowledge check you on a lot of answers. I answered incorrectly. I learned nothing today. This would have been a nice time to increase my stats. But because I done goofed. It's not going to be the case. You get me something that's like based on like English or social studies, like I can do that pretty well. But like math, engineering, STEM. I feel like I could have done, honestly, like I had done decent enough in like chemistry and physics. Or at least I was fascinated with chemistry, and like I had done surprisingly well in like physics, or at least enough so that my teacher wanted me to do earth science. But like I kind of wanted to do drama instead. So I didn't apply myself there, but I feel like in hindsight it probably would have been better to get into that. Let's see. Minato, come swing by. You free today? Hello, since there's no practice today, you want to hang out again? I want to know how you're doing too. Up. Aren't I a perfect team manager? Well, I'll be in the second floor of the hallway for a while. Healthy brain food, want a good cry? Go to the movies. Happiness, sadness, anger. Emotions are meant to be felt. Soft seats are waiting for you. Fun fact, different movies will have different effects, but that's common sense. I have Emperor, so I should hang out with maybe... Wait! Bebe is available?! I could have... started Bebe's social link. Where are you? Where are you, Bebe? It's not art club, it's sewing club. Oh, with my oh, you have to wait for your academics level to get up. So I'm actually at the perfect moment for this. It says to you who I've yet to meet, sorry, I'm not here right now. Wait, some people hung out with Bebe though. Library. Faculty. Hold on a second, Bebe. Find. Let's walk around a bit. The home economics room after you meet. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays after school. After your academics rank 2, Hierophant. Oh, I have to go to, what's it called? Oh, I gotta rank you up. Let's see. Let's actually rank up bookworms. Yeah, let's meet the old dudes. I wanna see Bebe.
Oh, you came back. Welcome. What was your name again?
I'm this.
Oh, no need to tell me. I was just joking. I'm not that senile. My wife and I were just talking about you. Tell me, do you like this kind of treat? Someone gave it to me, but I have more than enough. Go ahead and take it.
Let's go. Thank you. I gotta be kind, because they like kindness.
Don't worry about it. You don't have to thank me for something as small as this. You're so polite, I say. You're like his complete opposite. Would you like another to give to a friend? We have so
Sure.
many. My wife and I would take forever to finish them all.
I would like that, yes.
Right then. For real.
What's your name again?
Goodness, dear, it's him. Remember? My apologies. He's been terribly forgetful lately. Here you are.
Oh, Melon Pan.
Say, where did that boy run off to, dear? He should be here helping customers. Sorry about that.
Boy. No need to apologize. I have to be being modest.
I'm sure you could use another youngster like yourself around instead of talking to an old man like me. I'm sure our son will be back soon enough, right? Dear?
Oh, my dear, he's...
What's this about?
Our son left this world before we did. I'm sorry. He came all the way out here, only to see...
Oh, I guess his mind slipped and he remembered him. It's like you've learned like a very sad detail about this couple. You have now used them to rank up in Hierophant.
Hey now, the two of you look like you just seen a ghost. It's dark outside. We don't need it to be dark in here too.
Great Caesar's
Come visit us
ghost.
again, will you? We'll be waiting.
Oh man, I just like swallowed a bit and like I just now my right ear is like is feeling a little too empty. A lot more people are getting apathy syndrome. It's not good. Like it feels like you're being submerged underwater and you're just getting out of it. But then you kind of like, it's like a little pop in your ear. I guess probably the closest I could say is either being underwater or being on a plane. But this is about the virus in town. What's it called? But I think there was a point where I was playing Persona 3 Portable on stream, and I kept on making Shido. I kept on blaming everything on like the villain from like Persona 5, and it's like, oh, all these people are collapsing, or this medical like hospital is like collapsing. Why is that? I keep on just like doing this like Sojiro voice. That blasted Shido. Part-time position, of course. I'm not going to learn a single thing. Yeah, I feel like Wednesday would probably be the best time to do this. Because I think with Thursday it might be more... Let's see. It might be better to do some of those computer things. Ah, still no charm? Still no Riz. Classes ended for today. Let me check that schedule. So if that calendar says the full moon is on Saturday. It's gonna be bad news. No, this is the way to teleport. Check social link. Let me see if they can be hung out with. If it'll give me a boost or not. Alright, spend some time.
That's strange. I swear I left it around here. I don't see it anywhere.
Looking for something? Oh, it's you.
You know I was looking for something. Are you psychic? I'm looking for my glasses. Not my glasses, my wallet. I can't seem to find it.
Can I help? They give you the mean option first so that you get tricked.
I do wonder if you can read minds. I was just thinking how nice it would be if someone lent us a hand over here.
So what I've learned from this current stream, I'm not really good at talking to anyone else but older folks.
Everywhere, but wait. What were we looking for again?
Oh, baby! Baby! It's good to see you.
I found something important on the ground outside. Does this belong to you?
Does this belong to you?
It may not be full of silver or gold, but this here is an even bigger treasure to me.
Excuse me.
Excusez-moi.
Are you not the transfer student everyone is talking about? I am one as well. I am a student at Gekukan.
Nice to meet you.
I am here from France as an exchange student. My name is André Laurent Jean Geroux. But you can call me Bebe. It's quite nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I am delighted to, make your acquaintance. Yorishiko. I train in the home economics room every day. If you get bored...
I was wondering how they would incorporate his like sort of like little splashes of Japanese. He's like, call me baby. It's like, oh, this is a yorikoshi. This is a very omedeto.
Well then, au revoir and sayonara.
It was like fighting through like the Japanese pronunciation in like a very thick French accent, but like more of like a funny comedic like what Americans would pronounce French like accents as.
Forget about it at any cost. Ah, there it is. I knew I put it in here. Good going, me.
Way to go, me.
Is it?
Come on, dear. You know what it is. It's the key to our son's car. Such a nice boy coming to visit us has a way of making me feel young again. Been a while since I felt like putting the pedal to the metal. What age do I look, dear?
Please don't. Why must you get into a car? Do you want me to end up all alone?
What is this about a car? I guess all alone, maybe. Asking about the car. Maybe what is this about a car?
Oh,
This seems like more of an inquisitive one.
sorry for raising my voice. Did I scare you?
Our son. Remember what I told you? How he passed away? On his way home from work, he got into an accident. He was hit by a dump truck driver who was drunk on the job.
Man, I'm sorry to hear that. That's terrible luck. Sounds off. Sounds really off to say.
Please punch me. Just punch me for being so.
Punch me to make me feel alive again. It's like, no, I'm not gonna punch an old man. Now you're really going to leave your wife alone.
I'm such a.
Shared the truth about their son's death. I feel like we're growing closer. See, the tonal shifts between like the end of talking to somebody and like the rank up is so jarring. You hear the saddest like information, and then suddenly it's like, looks like now you confuse these personas. It's like, I don't care about that. I care about these people.
Since my wallet's been located, why don't we go out and have a nice dinner, dear? And this is for you. Consider it your reward for helping us look around.
Oh, medicine. That's actually going to be very useful. Parted ways with the elderly couple. I think I might cap it here. I'm starting to get a little hungry. Or I'm starting to get very hungry. Hey, have you seen how many of those freaks are in town lately? Man, things have gotten very boring around here, if that's the kind of thing that sticks out. How about you go to Tartarus? Oh wait, we hit that dead end, so we can't really go any further. Beats me. The layout of the place usually changes every day, so who knows. Maybe we should go check with you guys just in case. Akihiko, are you trying to make me angry? Oh no, not making Mitsuru mad. I can't take it. My body can't take it. I guess probably I'll chill out here and then save in quits. There we go. Save data already exists. Perfect. Alright, time to head out. Hold on. Let me go through all of the menus. Let's return to title screen. This is another screen to show off. Like, this is what it looks like when you open up the game. You just click it and then, yeah, you get this really fun just kind of menu of silhouettes. I did see people put in mods to make them do like the Gangnam Style dance. I'm like, oh shit, that's funny. But in the process, there's also a ton of like mods that, what's it called, aren't so savory. It's like you 50-50 either get a mod that makes your like, I guess like, that either makes the main menu do the Gangnam Style dance, or like one that like makes all the girls in the party have big butts or something. But part of me is thinking of trying to do like maybe either once I'm done with the game or once I'm going on with the game, like adding a few like kind of silly mods. I feel like the one where everybody is Fuka seems like a really fun one to do. But it's been really nice. Thank you all for coming along. It was a very nice game to pop in. Usually my Sundays are a little like kind of snoozier, so usually early morning stream, like kind of just a little bit longer too. So it's kind of nice to be able to pop in and do extended hours. Usually on the weekdays I stream at nights for usually about like an hour and a half to 2 hours. Usually like a 6 to 8 sort of thing. Or 6:30, 8:30 sort of thing. But those are usually a little more kind of smaller, low-key kind of streams. A little more high energy kind of, but a lot of this is pretty high energy too. But on Tuesdays I usually do Pokemon Scarlet. And I think I'm like maybe like at least halfway through the game, if not like a good 3/4 into it. So I'm making good progress on Pokemon Scarlet for this Tuesday. Thursday, I'm almost finished with Fire Emblem Engage. And that one's a really fun one. I'm almost done with that one. But a lot of my VODs are either on my Twitch or on my YouTube page. My YouTube page has quite a lot. Like that has back when I was doing like PNG tubing. That one has like a fun little glossary. But in case what's it called? In case this is your first stream, I am Rakanaroka. I am a cafe-owning alien from beyond the stars. I moonlight as a radio DJ and use my cafe funds to be able to put on all kinds of sweet beats and sick moves. And one of the fun things that I can do as an alien, not only is be able to retract my eyes into their normal state, like this, but I also have a beauty mark on my cheek. And if I poke my beauty mark and I poke the mic, I can send out all kinds of positive vibes. A little kind of like pick-me-up. Something akin to, I guess when you go to like a maid cafe and they put a little magic on like the omelet. They're like, that's what I do with the mic. And I hope that I'm able to bring out all kinds of good positive vibes as you make your way to your next stream. Now, usually on Sundays, usually on Tuesday or Thursdays I try to raid someone, but on Sundays, my roommate Amana usually streams a little bit later. So if you're able to look up like Amana VTuber, you should be able to find them. And usually I have I operate off of Twitter, Tumblr, and Blue Sky for a lot of my social media stuff. So a lot of my updates usually come from there. If not, like, just regularly uploading all my VODs to YouTube. I need to update my Fire Emblem one and put that on YouTube. But I try to be able to keep all my resources readily available so that just in case, like, there's anything you want to catch up on, or I have a lot of clips that are just kind of, like, very, like, funny or lowbrow that I often have up. So that's sometimes a little bit fun to catch. Thank you so much, Tempest Scribe. What's it called? Make sure, I mean, you can tune in whenever you want. If you miss stuff, it's easy. You can miss... Missing stuff is fine. Catching stuff is fine as well. But I hope to be able to put on, like, as many shows as possible and be able to give everybody a fun, welcoming sort of, like, space to be able to just kind of, like, revel in some kind of either like fun or calm time or chaotic time, depending on which game I'm playing. But I'll be streaming Pokemon Scarlet this Tuesday, so until then, I'll be seeing y'all. Bye.